Hello, 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 hello. Welcome and welcome back. Welcome and welcome back. Hopefully everyone's doing okay and hopefully everyone's doing alright. Alright. Hello, 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 hello. Sorry if I sound a little bit off tonight. I think I am experiencing the beginnings of illness. I think I'm starting to, or I'm experiencing the beginnings of illness or something like that. I don't know. I got like an itchy throat. I haven't been feeling 100% for the past couple of days, but I think I'll just be able to walk it off or something like that. I don't know. Maybe if I'm lucky, tomorrow I won't wake up feeling like shit. Or anyways, hello, 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 hello. Let me bestow upon you all a crowd of friendliness and joy, as is customary to the Judge Classy YouTube channel, and as is per tradition. Hello. 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 But anyways, I'm saying hello to Spy and Boofy. Hello. Hello. How are you guys doing? But yeah, I gotta actually get into a VC one of these days, you know? So I'm gonna hurt you. I give him his fucking gabagool. Heatwave specifically designed to kill Judge, specifically designed to kill me. If by any chance you see me like lean over this way and you hear like a faint buzzing, it's because I've activated a fucking Five Nights at Freddy's style desk fan and I need it. Hello, photos. Where's Deer? I actually don't know. Deer is probably hanging out with family, if I were to guess. Oh, and hello, V2. Hello. Let me bestow upon you both a crowd of friendliness and joy. Hello, hello, hello. But anyways, how we doing? You gotta play Worms? Hell yeah. I've been gifted a lot of games, and I need to actually play them. Judge has a remote control to plug in, which is causing the buzzing. Hey, listen. Hey. Oi, take it. Hey, take it easy there, buddy. Just because I played Ultra Kill one time. But anyways. It's hot. It's 30 degrees centigrade outside. Nearly 100, isn't it? It's like 90. You post some vids, I'll check them out. I still got all the channels pulled up, you know. But that's oh yeah, that's what I reckon in photos. Play more Ultra Kill hasn't been updated yet. I gotta wait for an update. And plus I'm juggling 3 games at the moment. I'm juggling Deltarune, which I'm crap at. I'm juggling the Cat Lady, which I'm crap at. And I'm juggling Eugenics. No, I'm still crap at that one as well. Anyways. Oh, the secret missions? Well, I don't know about them. They're secret. Anyways, you know, 3 craps in a row down. Yeah, exactly. But yeah, I got diarrhea. Anyways, low key, I'm gonna play Ultra Kill Plug Edition. No, don't do it. It'll change you into something that you'll regret changing into. Anyways, I mean, diarrhea, cha. But yeah, no, the heat is making us all delirious. Well, no, it's not making photos delirious. If anything, that's, you know, that's just him being his that's him in his natural state of being, which, if you don't know what that is homosexuality. I'm not allowed. Oh shit! That reminds me. I'm not allowed to say the faggot word. I need to make it. I need to remind myself. Even though YouTube is a little bit more lenient with this sort of thing, I'm not really allowed to say the faggot word. Even though I can, because I can get away with it, because I could say, oh, hey, it's the name of a traditional English cuisine. But I'm not allowed to say the faggot word. Not technically. Oh, well, no, because I think YouTube's guidelines, technically... Well, I don't know if you can game it. If you just say faggot... I mean, well, if I don't call anyone a faggot, maybe I'm allowed to say it. But, you know, I mean, but yeah, no, the heat's making us all delirious. He's not allowed to say the faggot word, then he says it. No, but I'm trying to take into account TOS. Like, I know for a fact I'm not allowed to say the N-word. Even though if I say N-word, you know what I'm saying when I say N-word? But yeah, no, what? No, Boofy, I'm just saying. I don't know. My lenience to whether or not I'm allowed to say the faggot word is, you know, the word faggot or the faggot word, you know. I'm on, apparently, I don't know. I'm in this weird state of limbo because, hey, I'm not a homosexual, and if we're playing by internet rules, I'm not allowed to reclaim it. But like I said, It's also the name of a traditional English cuisine, and it doesn't look that good. Might I add, it's a very ugly looking cuisine. But I don't know, so, because I don't know, I remember, like, I saw a video not too long ago. I can't remember what it was, but it was someone saying, like, oh yeah, no, you gotta be careful with saying the faggot word, because if you call, like, it's weird, like, I know on Twitch you're never allowed to say the faggot word, like, it's sacrilege, right? But it's like, it's weird on YouTube, but it depends on TOS. I guess it's a weird, like, it's kind of like gambling, I guess. Maybe I'm lucky and nothing will happen, but I don't know. I just thought it was interesting, at that faggot. Anyways, what is a centigrade? Hey, hey, hello, never mind, hello, welcome. Hello. But no, a centigrade is cool, It's not really, it's actually really hot right now, but that's like the thing that spins your blood really fast and you find out if you have to have AIDS. Oh, if you have AIDS, yeah. It's okay, I'm looking at it. That's all I'm looking at right now. But I'm just looking through. Spy has just recited an entire fucking Beavis and Butthead episode in the message feed before the stream started. It's like, Jesus. Eats chat. No, I'm not allowed to. I'm on a diet. I've made 3 new songs. We can check them out. We'll do our rounds and we'll check out the channels. I made my own system for temperatures. I have classigrades. You know what I mean? Classigrades. It's the exact same as a centigrade, but I just call them classigrades. But, right. Well, anyways, I'll stop talking shit. Spy has made an entire Beavis and Butthead episode. If you scroll up, far enough, you can see it at the beginning of the message feed. I don't know how he does it, but holy God, it's really cool. What is centigrade? You don't need to know what it is. All you need to know is that it's better than Fahrenheit. The funny thing is, I thought Canadians use centigrade, but anyways, I don't know. What do I know? I'm just a silly Englishman. But anyways, let's check out some chatboy posting, and then we'll get around to doing our rounds. And we got a lot of suggestions too. I got DM. Well, it's kind of unfair. It's kind of unfair because I got DM'd a lot of suggestions, and the thing is, right? Celsius, centigrade, and Celsius are the same, aren't they? Aren't they supposed to be the same? I don't know. What do I know? But yeah, I got DM'd a lot of suggestions from Spy, and the thing is, he's clearly got an advantage over everyone else, because it's like, his suggestions, I can see him and it's in a list, and he's got all the links there, whereas if anyone else tries to send me a recommendation, there's a huge link, where it's like, there's more chances for error because of human error. So it's like, if I remember, then you're lucky. Then if I don't remember, then you're not lucky. But, but anyways, I got a list of shit that we can check out for, This stream is basically going to be like a really long palate cleanser because of the last Reactios we did is a Co0lio Reactio, and I still remember how I don't want to remember it. It's like, that stream was terrible, eh? But then we played a bit of Delta and whatnot, so it's like, we kind of, we cleansed ourselves after. But better than, actually, not better than. Oh, Canadians do use Celsius. It's not the same, I don't think. I think it's the same. We don't. No, we don't. We don't. We don't. But anyways, what have you been posting, eh? We haven't checked it. I think instead of every vid the frames get slower, it's now every vid the quality gets lower. Oh, fuck. I got 3 new yeah, remember everyone. Hey, look. Steam Summer Sale. Steam Summer Sale is on. Everything is really cheap now. If you Steam Summer Sale, Steam Summer Sale, okay? But so what is this? We'll check this out. Carrion. This game is really cheap. I did see it. It was on sale. I think it's like 90% off or something like that. But yeah, no, I can hear like the mouse clicking and all that. Man. Who needs OBS? Who needs OBS and who needs Bandicam and all that shit when you can just play games like this? You know, one-handed, you know, it's really cool. Thank God that you can play this game with one hand, eh? Because otherwise, how would you be able to record it? But anyways. What would this video look like on 144p? Oh, shit. Actually, it doesn't look that much different, actually. But, okay. It's nice to see. It's nice to see. Okay. Nice. Nice, we got up. Yeah, we got a few new games and whatnot. I wonder. I don't think Photos is here anymore, but I'm just gonna check if he has uploaded anything else, you know? I'm just really curious. No, he hasn't made anything. Okay, I can't show it off. I can't show it off. Am has made a few new songs, which we should check out. I guess we'll... Oh, shit, I thought that looked like something else for a second. You see that right here? I thought that was something else for a second. Whoa, you scared me, Am. Alright, as if I haven't ruined this stream already. But anyways. Oh yeah, playlist. We can check that out later, I guess. We got quite a list of things that we got to check out anyway, and I want to get through them. So, I have now 41 cents in Steam instead of $1. Why are you rich? I only got one game on my wish list, and it's the Killer Bean one. Isn't it still a demo? I got a list of games, but that asks me what to buy. Oh, it doesn't fit. Oh, but it still renders. Yeah. Buy Fight Night, and yeah, that's about it. I think the chat guys would like it. We could try it. No, but V2, it's not what it is. It's not what you think. Pinwheel of Happy, Steam Happy, yeah. I was referencing that flag. Of what gave it away? Killer Bean is in early access. Yeah. It's still not complete. It's still not complete. Haven't they been developing that game for like 10 years straight now or something like that? I don't know. But, yeah, no, I could try Fight Night. Yeah, I could try. Because everything is so cheap now, you know, I don't really have too much of an excuse. Let's see. König, I believe, is the German for king, right? König de Dunkelheit, or the king of Dunkelheit. Unless Dunkelheit means something in it of itself. But Dunkelheit sounds like the, just the name of a place, you know? The King of Darkness, or maybe Dunkelheit is darkness, but it doesn't actually sound that threatening. But I know König is king. Yeah, okay, it is darkness. Why Dunkelheit doesn't sound that scary? You know what I mean? Darkness as a word sounds scary, but Dunkelheit doesn't. Dunkelheit sounds like a joke. Like, I don't know, but I guess we'll listen to a bit of everything, and then we'll move on. German is a funny language, yeah. I don't know. It's just goofy. It's not as goofy as Dutch. It's not as goofy as Dutch. If you want to speak Dutch, you just got to smoke pot all the time, and then you'll speak fluent Dutch. But if you want to speak German, you know, there's no in-between, you know? You either got to be like a really fat and stout, like, mountain singer. Oh, I forgot what they call, like yodeler. You either got to be like a really fat and stout yodeler, or you got to be a Nazi. There's no in between. But yeah. Darkness without light is an abyss, whilst light without darkness is blinding. Therefore, you can't have a coin with one side. That's like... I think that's a quote from Reddit. I guess we'll stop this one here so we can give the other ones a go. So I guess I'll do like a minute of each or something like that. This one references other songs. I don't know. I can't Well, I don't know. My ears are probably. Yeah, I didn't say this at the beginning of the stream. If I sound off or I'm acting off, I've acted a little off for the past couple of streams. I'm probably sick, or I'm probably going through the beginning stages of being sick. But I don't know. Who knows? But so I'm gonna try and compose myself whilst I can, and I'm probably gonna keep this stream a little short. Probably even shorter than 2 hours, but we'll see what happens. The show must go on type shit. But I don't know, this one doesn't quite hit for me, you know? This one doesn't hit. I don't know, it's just, I heard the beginning of it, it doesn't, it sounds a little bit off to me. I don't know, this one doesn't quite hit. The drums kind of save it, but I don't know, just like, I kind of was raising my eyebrow at this, and I wasn't like fully on board, but I don't know. But I guess the other ones will probably be better. But I don't know. The album was weird. Probably it gets better as it goes along. But within that first minute, I was kind of confused. I was like, I was trying to make sense of what I was listening to, but everything just kind of like sounded a little out of place. I don't know how to describe it. Well, you should play the Stanley Parable Deluxe. Oh, Ultra Deluxe. Maybe. Yeah, I've heard good things of the Stanley Parable. The antivirus you got is working. I feel way better after Judge gave me I never made anyone sick, okay? I don't know the way Judge would love. I would never love anything. Oh, anyways, Nancy, hello. Let me bestow upon you a crab of friendliness and joy. Hello. Hello. I put a lot of the delay effect in these recent ones. Oh, well, you mean reverb. Oh, I guess delay and reverb, yeah. Judge gave us crabs. I did give crabs? Oh, I gave crabs to... I always try to give crabs to individuals. You know what I mean? So if anyone new comes in, I always have to flip up the crab. You know? You got random bullshit? We'll check out your random bullshit. But I want to get through the recs that I've already got right now. And I guess what I'll do is I'll probably alternate. Like, I got a list that Spy sent me, so I want to get through those. And then I guess we'll alternate with, like V2's got a playlist, Nancy, you got a playlist you want to share with us, so I guess that's a plan. That's a pretty good plan, yeah. I think that's a good plan. And despite of what I said in the... No, well, actually, no, I'm lying. The stream title says planned and rehearsed. I don't even plan what song I'm going to use for the stream until like 10 minutes before the fact. So I don't know. I got to find some more songs, But anyways. Okay. I have more random bullshit. Get to control people and carry them. They itch? Who itch? Who itches? This one's a bit weird. This one I only really hear it in my left ear. Oh, well now, okay, now it's easy. I can get behind this one. Yeah, no. Ooh. This one, yeah, this one I can get behind. This one, I immediately I like this one more, immediately. It's just interesting, it's got a good rhythm. Like you said, you were pretty heavy-handed with the echo effect, or like the reverb, but I don't think it spoils the song at all. I don't know, it just works. This one just works, And then you hear like the swanky saxophone and all that, and then the other things pop in. This is not that bad, actually. I can easily hear this. Like, I don't know, this might be a stretch to say, but take it as a compliment from a delirious, ignorant old man. But this sounds like it could fit pretty well in, like, the Off OST. If you don't know what Off is, it's like an RPG Maker classic, and it's known for, like, its really abstract, fucked up OST, or soundtrack. But this one is pretty good. I like it. I like it. What is this? Oh, well, speak of the devil. Hello, I am a game creator. And I was wondering if I could use this in a game. But we are small, so we won't be able to give you any money. And we will have you credited on the game. Sorry for the old. Normally, I don't find good music. Maybe even use some of your other music. And thank you. Yes. Yes, smiles. You may use the music. Thank you. Hey, what a wholesome interaction, you know? What a wholesome interaction. As long as I get, listen, he did ask politely, you know? But hey, if ever this guy who is a game creator and this game becomes a popular game, he needs to pay you back. He needs to pay you back. But, you know, anyways, you know, he did his dues, you know, that's interesting. Kick back and enjoy a beautiful view of the landscape, or swing by the gift shop for weapons to fight the war. The choice is yours. For family opportunities, go to the beach and try your luck at fishing, or playing on the shore, or even get a sailboat and explore the wonderful ocean blue. Or swing by the gift shop, we need revenue. Only at the motel. Note, not a real business. It is a place made out of fiction and imagination. It doesn't exist, but this one I like immediately. You know, that was pretty good. And then we have Gardisten. Gardisten. I'm probably saying that wrong. Gardisten. No, Gardisten. Anyways, we're gonna give this one a listen. That one, I probably enjoyed this one the most, but motel was pretty good, you know. Okay. Let's see. Hold on. Why the snare only in my left headphone speaker? Hey, at least it's interesting. Yeah, but that's kind of what it is, hey. Did you say abstract? No. Watch how Ultra Kill changed my life and the desire to exist. A retrospective. It's 40 minutes long. Fuck me if I did that. Well, that's the whole stream, Boofy. You know how I react? I remember a few times I've been on stream and I forgot who it was. I think it was just, you know, like at the beginning of when I was doing these reacties. I think I had a guy, he got like pissed off at me because I kept pausing the video. Because that's just how I do it. It's a trans allegory. It sounds like a parody video, you know? It sounds like that parody of the video that we watched. I think we watched a video, it's been memed a lot now. A video called Trans Music and the Desire to Exist. And it's been memed a lot because it doesn't make any sense. And whoever made it, I don't think he knew what he was talking about, or he was under the influence of narcotics. I think it's the one that's ass. Oh, it's ass. Oh, but, you know what? Fuck it. You know, every stream is a sleeper coal stream, or every reacty is a sleeper coal stream. So you know we can do it. Yeah, the thumbnail? Oh, I guess we'll have a look at it when we search it up. You know more horrors. Nancy is immune to horror. The end approaches. We got a little trumpet. We got a few more trumpets. This one's not bad as well, yeah. This one's not bad. I like it. It's clearly you got the tone right, you know what I mean? It sounds like a car horn. I tell you what, it does sound like a, you know, like when someone like someone accidentally bumps into a car. They didn't mean to do it. They bump into a car and then you hear like the car alarm go off and it goes like doo 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 doo. It's kind of like that. But yeah, this one's clearly supposed to sound like pretty sad. Well, it's not sad. It was sad at the beginning, but now it's clearly supposed to be like foreboding. I'll tell you what, I'll rank them real quickly. This one, out of 3, number 3, number 2, number 1. The motel I liked a lot. Actually, unironically, I liked the motel a lot. But yeah. Oh, it's basically Verlassen, right? But yeah, no, good job with Motel. On that one, no wonder it's your favorite as well. I like that one as well. I like that one as well. Oh, can I torture your guys for like a? Can I wait? Can I torture you guys for like 3 seconds? I don't know why I'm asking for permission because I am gonna do it anyways before we move on to some recommendations. But anyways, you're preparing your nonsense? I love nonsense. I don't prepare for nonsense, but I just do nonsense. Oh, sorry, I don't know who I am, O9. Or I don't know, wait, how do I, O9, yeah, I shortened it to O9, sorry, it's been a while. Holy fuck, that's a cool profile picture, O9. Holy fuck. Since when did you have so much aura? Jesus fucking Christ. Everybody, look at O9's profile picture. That looks cool as fuck, don't it? That looks cool as fuck. Anyways, oh, and Butters as well. Horrors make me sleepy. They are boring. It just be like, I played, horror games, Slender Man, Five Nights at Freddy's. They're not that scary anymore. I'm not scared of a lot of things. I don't know why I say that like I'm telling a lie. I don't know why. I don't know. Five Nights at Freddy's just make me bricked. Oh, especially Five Nights at Freddy's 2, Butter. Oh, I wonder why. Oh, yeah, people, they went nuts in Five Nights at Freddy's 2, because, I don't know why. Oh, yeah, O9. Or Doff? Doff. Oh, I'm sorry, but anyways, I got distracted. I'll just say O9. I don't know what Doff is all about. I don't know why. That sounds really weird to me. But anyways, crab! Crab! I said that like I was attacking you guys. If I did that, I would have done this. But that's not a crab, that's a lobster. I'm gonna torture you guys for a split second, and then we'll do because I guess you guys will remember this guy if you saw the Cole stream. He appeared on the message, not on the message feed. You guys are in the message feed. But this is on my homepage. But yeah, so does Granny. I like to admire, what the Granny games, those really cheap shots. Jeff the Killer, Obi. Let's have ominous profile pictures. But yeah, Doff. I don't know. Doff is my name online for most. Okay, it's just what it is. Hungry for lobster, and lobster is fucking delicious. Nancy, that's fucked up. What is that, Noelle? I think so. This isn't a good profile picture. My profile picture is already ominous. It is, very bright red and black. It's, it gets people. A duff, like a duffel bag, it's like purple bird, raven, sky moon, purple. Anyways, duff beer. But anyways, here, this is a guy that we were watching before, I think. Wearing a fursuit is hard. Maintaining it may be harder. Not guaranteed to be harder, but it can be, No, not again! Just for a few minutes. Just for a few minutes. Just for a few minutes. I want to torture you guys, and then we'll move on to things. Oh, God damn it! Yeah, exactly. Oh shit! O9. If you've uploaded anything new, we could check that out as well, because we did our rounds with the Chat Boy posting. But I don't know. What is this? Roadkill. But anyways.
So I always knew that fursuit was going to be difficult because of the physical activity. You saw my video last week.
No, I didn't.
Thing. This week it was different. I could only handle 3. What I didn't think about when I got a fursuit was the maintenance or the malfunctions that could happen.
What the fuck does he mean malfunction, bro? What? Malfunction? Well, like a spring lock suit? I'm sorry, fucking what? Bro, is not Springtrap. Okay, I'm not watching any more of this. What is this Chance? Is this? Yes, Chance Moonray is the guy that we saw who had a really bad day in the furry fandom. But yeah. Now, what is this? Oh no, a typical fursuit Friday night in the park. Now, you can't trust a furry because it's not at night. God forbid, it's not at night at all. It's actually really fucking bright. I can see the God rays. But, anyways, God forbid this guy go at fucking night with something like this on. Either he'd be shot, or someone would say, oh my God, like, this is like a Bigfoot sighting. He'd scare the fuck out of his entire neighborhood like a terrorist. Don't go out at night wearing this shit. Someone is gonna get hurt. Okay. Right. You posted something. I will delete it after the stream ends. Oh, hello, Havoc. Oh, what are you fucking doing here, bro? Are you supposed to be like watching Death Note or something? I don't know. I've seen you watch Death Note a couple of times. Anyways, hey, I don't discriminate. Have a crab. All right, have a crab. But anyways, no, they're not Nancy. You're falling for the propaganda. Fursuits are terrible.
You know what that means?
And they make you sweat like a nonce.
Furry food truck night. It's Friday, you know what that means.
Oh
Food truck
my.
night. In full suit.
Bro, you can hear the fucking children in the background.
Okay, granted, the feet are missing and I'm using Shadow's paws, but the head is back.
Ah! No! Ah! What the fuck are you doing? Don't! Ah! Ah! He fucking... Look at how he fucking turns around and then he just swings the camera to like try and capture the fucking kid in the car, and then he goes to see if he can't catch the license plate of the car as well. How about you don't do that? How about you cut that out from the video, or if you must absolutely keep it, blur the fucking... Can you not censor it? Like, Jesus fucking Christ. Oh my fucking God.
There we go.
Yes.
Big money, big money.
Big money, big money. $10 off.
$10 off. Woo!
$10 off your first buy with rabies? What a steal. What the fuck is he doing here? Okay, I'm done. I don't want to watch this video anymore. I don't want to get in trouble with the authorities. You know? Oh my fucking God, what a terrifying, terrible video. That... Yeah, we're not doing a cold stream, remember? We're done. I did that out of curiosity. But hey, we got something short that I want to show you before we move on with Real Rex. Good news, everyone. Good news. Can you guess what the good news is? We have the official trailer for the third installment of the Angry Birds movie. What perfect timing. And that's also good news as well, Nancy. You got food. That's such an ugly fucking suit. So your problem with it is that it's ugly. Okay. Anyways, is the good news you buying me P4G on Steam? What's P4G? Holy shit, it's Chuddy Birds 3, Angry Chuds 3. Yeah, exactly. It's what good timing. It's such good timing, in fact, because everyone keeps reposting the first movie on YouTube. Some of these people, they repost it in such high quality, you know. I've never enjoyed the Angry Birds with such high quality, you know. And there's another one as well, you know. It had like subtitles and shit in it. Yeah, oh, fucking hell. I've been spoiled by the YouTube algorithm, you know. And now we get the Angry Birds 3. Oh, you shouldn't have. It's so good. I don't know. Today's just been a kind of, in terms of internet shit, you know, it's been a good week. Maybe it's all like studio interns, and this is just like a really big marketing ploy. The Angry Birds should be Snowgrave? Nah, I wouldn't say that. You know, Red, you know, he's kind of a cool guy. He's kind of like a really cool guy, you know. He did like pretty cool things, you know. He saved the eggs. Oh, you posted something? Oh, I can have a look. You're also comfy with just a jacket? Yeah. You don't need a watch. You don't need to wear a fursuit in the broad daylight, you know. Hello, bro, smiles. Hi, Havoc, smiles. Sorry for showing you that, but anyway.
Whoa! Don't tell Mom. Let's do this. Name one bird cooler than your dad.
LaSwan James, Hendaya, Michael Beek Jordan, Timothy Qualamay,
I said
Bad
one.
Birdie, Tate McCraven, Owlix Earl, Ryan Gosling.
Just Ryan Gosling? Okay, whatever you say.
I'm a professional full-time parent. It's my new job.
Oh, hey, what's up? Came to say goodnight to the best daughter in the world.
Oh, what? No way.
Yes way.
That is so wild.
Really? Well, I
Hold
mean,
on. My dad's mumbling something in the doorway. Dad, do you need something? I'm on the phone.
Okay.
Oh my gosh! You guys
I love you too, Dad.
Video chat.
Oh no. Fuck. His daughter is using Discord. Oh no.
Don't tell Mom.
Whoa.
Time to call in the bomb squad.
Oh, yeah.
You guys got this, right?
I've got a situation here. Everything going okay out there? We need a new diaper. I don't know where the diapers are. No. Oh, it's like the Bellagio fountain. Where'd he go? Didn't Red say no soda? Oh, no. Why is he doing that? Is that normal? I don't know. Oh!
What are you doing?
Run off me! Call 911 or an exorcist!
Oh, in December. That's actually pretty soon. Oh, okay. There we go. There you go. That's the Angry Birds 3 movie. Who's in it? What? Hold on. So we have Jason Sudeikis, or Sudeikis, I mispronounced that. Emma Myers, Walker Scobell, Marcella Hernandez, Anna Cathcart, Nikki Glasser, Salish Matter, Sam Richardson with Lily James, Josh Gad, Rachel Bloom, Danny McBride, Tim Robinson, Mitrey Ramakrishnan, I don't know who that is. Emor Merbist, Salm West, James Austin Johnson, and Kiki Palmer. There we go. So I think when it comes to the three main birds, I think it's the original voice actors. Yeah. Okay, that's all right. Okay. At least they managed to do that. I remember, what is it? In the first movie, they had the two guys from Smosh. You know, they said like a couple of voice lines in the film, but I think they got the original guys to do the actual voices and whatnot. So hey, okay, you know what? You know what? You guys might laugh and say, oh, Angry Birds 3. It's not going to be a good movie. But hey, people said that about the first movie. They said, oh, there's Angry Birds film. It's never going to be a good movie. But now we look back in retrospect and we're like, oh, actually, the first Angry Birds film is actually kind of good. I don't know what to say about the second one. I haven't seen it yet. No one posted it on YouTube yet. I'm waiting for that to happen. I'm waiting for someone to post the second Angry Birds film on YouTube. But, yeah. Okay, well, we got a little something to look forward to, so hey. Okay. That was pretty good. Ooh, I need to turn on my fan. The light next to me just produces nothing but heat. And light, but mostly heat. So if you hear a little something, I'm begging my pardon, but Okay, let's go back and finish up with some chat boy posting, eh? Birds can't piss, birds don't piss! Okay. Can you react to Dark Crow's Angry Birds clay animations? Maybe, yeah, I can copy and paste that. We got the playlist too. They are very friendly and nostalgic. Birds can't piss. What the fuck? They do piss though. I saw Mr. Beast's name in the credits. Yeah. They don't excrete the same liquid most mammals do. You've posted something. We can see that. Their pee is more like a giant spider web that shoots out with their poop. What? That's the case. Just shot 2 more soldiers. What? The inflation bird is Smosh. Yeah, the orange one. And I think the boomerang one. Okay. 09. What have you made? Oh, well, okay. I think you've made a few shorts. Okay, let's check out some shorts. Something just like this, Chainsmokers. Ah, I know what the Chainsmokers are. I don't remember any of their songs. We got more singing, which is cool. That one was a little bit hard to listen to. It was a bit quiet. Messed up on a few lyrics. I'm not sure if I've seen that one or not. I can't remember. Oh no, I actually remember listening to that one. What about the video? It's been a bit, hasn't it? Capital D. I love capital D. Ah, this one is one of those bathroom ones. Ballad of the Lonely, Mums's Melody. Oh, it's from the Dream SMP? What? Photo says 100. The emoji.
I'll hold you gently, safe and that's grasp. I smile upon you, my weather champion. Come ancient wonder, come home, this is your hour. I followed him closely, my birds at his side. His power over me could not be denied. His feet grew in number, his body count soared. One life to be lived, a life steeped in war. Mortal years passed, empires rose and fell. But my warrior's bloodthirst could not be quelled. He slaughtered and fought, untethered still, alone and unwithering, a man on the hill.
Not bad at all. Nice to hear some more singing. Nice to hear that you're still continuing with this. Yeah, it's always nice to see the consistency and whatnot. Different songs and, you know, different things and whatnot. It's pretty good. I would have never guessed that this is where this is from. But anyways, I can't comment, you know. I won't be too mean, you know. Anyways, that's pretty good to see. I'm just so fascinated with the profile picture. It just looks so tough. You know what I mean? It just looks so tough. Anyways, thank you for sharing your singing abilities with us. Thank you. Always a pleasure. Always a pleasure to listen to. We got a rec that I suggested that I got to check out. There was another one. I think Boofy said something, but I can't remember what it was. Oh, is this from him? Dark Crow? Dark Bro? Oh, well, these are... What the fuck is this? Hold on, I gotta share this with you, because now that I've seen it. What the fuck is this? Oh, it's broken. That's how scared YouTube is to show it to me. What is this? Whoa, why is it titled so ominously? It's animated pretty good, but you should have seen the thumbnail to this video. And that's the whole video. That's the whole video. What the fuck? I mean, gem, I guess. I mean, it's from the guy Dark Crow. I mean, I don't know. I don't see any Angry Birds in here. Oh my fucking god. Oh, sorry. Memer and Just User. Hello, welcome. Let me bestow upon you both a crab of friendliness and joy. My bad, I got distracted. I was distracted by the crucifixion. Anyways, wait, there's supposed to be Angry Birds in here? Where? Oh, it's a short. They're in shorts. It's broken. I broke the video. There it is. Okay, there we go. They say art should comfort the disturbed and disturb the comforted. Or the comfortable. I don't know what the saying goes, I don't know. Okay, well, I guess that's enough of that. Thank you, Dark Crow, for that. Art? I guess you can call it all. Alright, if nothing, it's interesting. What the fuck did I just watch? Like, yeah, that's Angry Birds. Oh my, The shorts, yeah. Goyam got distracted. Yummy. You made a video? Alright. Okay, hold on. I need to catch up with the message feed. I kind of ignored it after a bit. I just finished in Real Science HQ. Garlic butter. Delicious. Hello, it's Congressman Gay Obama. Why are you gay? I haven't made any new shorts, but yeah, we did see the video, yes. Obama angry. Made a video. Obamacare not working. I have the ability to become worms in water and carry on. Hell yeah. Carry on is badass, but trying to 100% was pretty boring. I'm trying to 100% on your PC right now. Good luck. I beat the game with 1 achievement left. Ouch. Hello. Don't worry, user. Gave you your crap. This is not Angry Birds. Cool. What the fuck? Yeah. You got a video. Just woke up from a nap. Hello. Good morning. I mean, yeah. Good morning. Whatever. You gave birth to a video. What's going on? Not much. Anyways, new vid soon. All right. But anyways, dear, have a crab of friendliness and joy. You missed out on some pain. You missed out on quite a lot of pain, but that's good, isn't it? That's good. You missed out on a bit, but that's fine. The things that you missed out on were okay. No, but you missed out on the Angry Birds 3 trailer, and that's really about it. Everything else, yeah, you could afford to miss. You know, you could afford to miss. But anyways, let's see. I can't remember. We got one more thing. I think Boofy was telling me about like a really long video, apparently, that I got to check out. It sounded like 40 minutes long. I don't know if I should look at it. Okay. I can't find it. I can't remember what he was telling me to watch. Ah, yes. That one. I got it. Alright, I get that one ready, and then after that, I'll watch the recommendations from Spy. Okay. This looks like a parody video. This looks like a parody video. Eh? Oh, just posts? No new video? You posted it? Quite a poem, just user. I found a new container. Holy shit, I found out that the web that you get as the first new thing in Carrion can react with the electricity things. Ooh. I was trying to rage bait an AI chatbot and it randomly just started repeating Fedi Fazbur over and over and I can't get it to stop. And now it's trying to rape you. Anyways. Oh, you happy? Well, that's good. This is good. Being happy is good. Okay. Let's check out if you did say you did make something new. Or some new stuff. Okay. We've already seen the hieroglyphs. What's this all about? Ooh, okay. Just woke up, made a fucking poem about my loneliness, and made a fuck-ass drawing. What? Upon an empty plain, alone and silent, I watched the day and night sky pass by, knowing if I screamed, no one would hear. I, alone, have no people nor emotion, for I have been alone for centuries, and have learned to deal with it. The problem is, isn't poems supposed to rhyme? I don't know, I'm not good at poetry, or literature at all. Something to see. What is this? I don't know. Anyways. Okay. Oh yeah, Memer, didn't you say you made something as well? I can't... Wait, where is your channel? Don't I have it pulled up? Where is it? Am I blind? Oh yeah, there you go. Oh, okay. Oh, what is this? Jane, but I've replaced every Jane with gay. Poems can rhyme or not? Yeah, I guess so. Poems have become really flexible. Poems have become like really flexible and shit. They don't even need to rhyme no more, you know? People are so fucking lazy with poems. People are so fucking lazy. I don't know what to say.
The devil got your hand for good luck to hold the honeysuckle rose as she lies down, reading the paper, reading the world right round, and her eyes record the sweet surprise of those who died that day.
Oh, okay. I guess it's, you know, I guess, okay, I kind of get the idea now. But I guess it's like it's a shit post. Okay. Alright, I was waiting for it because it was taking a little long. And then I saw like the Spider-Man thumbnail. I was like, oh, maybe that doesn't have anything to do with the video. And then it did have something to do with the video. I was like, oh, okay, you know. It's a little shit post. Okay, Memer, I see you. I'll add Subway Surfers and Peter Griffin clips in the next part. No, you don't need to do that. You don't need to spoil us. You don't need to spoil us like that, you know. Thank you. Hello, Piano Man. Hello. Okay, let's see. I have a rec. Okay, Jane is a good fucking song. Check new playlist. We'll do that in a bit. I got Rex. Okay, I got Rex. I got Rex. I gotta get through, you know. Too much garlic butter? Dear, why are you speaking like a Vivzy Pop character? Vivzy Pop, yeah, you know. There's no jingle key visuals to keep you distracted. Aw. I'm tired, so I'm more mad. Aw. I thought you said you were happy. I'm trying to make a YouTube music video and this was practice. Fair enough. Say pianist real fast. Lol. IRL. Pianist. Oh! My reg is Black Knight with lyrics. Why would you want to put lyrics on top of that song? Isn't it like 3,000 BPM or something like that? Roses are red, violets are blue. When I look at you, my tower rises like sun over horizon and starts snowing gooey fluids. Yeah, poem. I have no idea what that means. Maybe it has a reference to the Tower of Babel or something like that. You know, I don't know. Oh, you got posts? Oh, we'll look at your posts. And then we got to get through Rex. We got a lot of Rex. Oh, here, look, posts. You say posts? Oh, well, there is a post, yes. Okay. What is this? Oh. What the hell, Butter? Proceed. Nah. Proceed. Oh, I remember him typing this shit. Fucking Butters is disgusting, ain't he? But we all love him, eh? We love our elusive chap boy. Does Asgore got mole between them toes? Flower, yeah. Okay, I'm going to Snowgrave Butters because he said that. I don't know, he's a disgusting fucking man, you know, it's disgusting. Anyways, I think this is a boofy wreck. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to handle all 41 and 59 seconds of this. I don't know. Gonna sample jingle keys visuals for the YTPMV. Thank you for the ideas, Spy. Hell yeah. Spy knows what's up. He's also a really good shit poster, by the way. I can't wait, feet. Oh, okay, maybe. We could watch them, perhaps. But what is this all about? This looks like a parody video, isn't it, Boofy?
Hello, do you have a job for me?
You're Snarky Snappy, the infamous hacker doxer originating from r/Markiplier?
That I am, but you can call me Mr. Snappy. Special Agent No Phono, I presume.
I need you to analyze a signal we picked up. It contains a small but unusual trace of brimstone, straight from Gur-Hell.
That's concerning. Send it over and I'll take a look at it.
Already done.
Let's see here. It appears to be a package made using a shitty unoptimized game engine.
Unreal?
Unity. I can trace this signal while we wait for its decryption. The IP address seems to originate from Co0lio, Finland, sent by a group of morbidly obese North Lapid males. Estrogen concentration higher than usual. Vitamin D levels dangerously low. Judging by their clothing.
Even though the text is quite small, I've just noticed the descriptions of all of these guys is pretty good as well. It looks sub 3. National Bolshevik is a galaxy gas abuser. Last seen a local VTuber con, porn addict. Oh my god, he's also porn addict. They're all addicts. This one has been molested by uncle, cousin, teacher. Molested as well. Propaganda minister. Known top producer of Goyslop. Hell yeah. Let's see, what is this? Play? What the? I have no idea what that is. War reenactments? Yeah, that's kind of gay. And then this one, we don't know.
Wash too often.
And their choice of undergarments?
Cranklers by the looks of it. always
Oh
keeping those diapers nice and
no!
loaded.
Okay, this guy knows too much. This guy knows too much. These are, what are these? These are like, I think these were made when Turkey Tom. This is Turkey Tom right here. He got in a little bit of trouble because he was dating retards. He was dating retards, and I believe this is lyrics. You know, he used to be a commentary type guy, and then he got raped. And funny enough, he got raped. Well, it's a bit strong to say raped, but I guess you could say it's a rape. He got raped, funnily enough, by the same girl that this guy was dating. So, you know what's funny? He was dating a girl, they broke up, and then the same girl went with this guy. Oh no, I think it was even worse than that. I think the girl that he was dating cheated on him with this guy, and then they broke up. And then he dated another girl, and the women that he dated are fucking insane. I don't know, he got in a little bit of trouble because they're fucking insane. You know?
The database also contains
I don't remember all the details, but it was just funny. That's all you need to know. It was kind of funny.
I care.
Sure thing. Looks like they spend a lot of their time obsessing over tranime and collecting stuffed toys made for literal fucking children.
Yeah, I guess it.
Hold on, I'm picking up an audio signal. My ears, what the fuck was that?
That was quite loud. Yeah.
They call it breakcore. It's a very dangerous sonic weapon. Long-term exposure can have deep psychological effects.
Well, hey, be careful where they send that to. I could have been killed. Let's see, where were we? The group's online activity mostly involves sharing EPI on Zitter or Trone Sky, and describing how the Blumpkins that give each other feel in great detail. Collectively, they consume about 13 terabytes of pornography daily, 38% of an adult. Looks like they've had a few run-ins with local law enforcement for molesting Ukrainian refugees hidden in shipping containers.
About how much time do they actually spend on their projects?
Judging by the size and frequency of commits, it's safe to assume they spend on average 3 hours per week developing whatever it is you intercepted. Speaking of which, the decryption is finished. I can begin analyzing the program if you want.
Proceed. Make it snappy.
It looks like some sort of interactive vac bed simulation designed exclusively to attract pedophiles. It appears extremely unfinished. There's more of that breakcore shit. Several new mechanics have been included recently. Their design is reminiscent of historical architectural designs and art pieces that were made with absolutely no thought put into them. The Tartarians definitely had no hand in this. Strangely, it makes several references to the TV show known as Guards and Retards. Interesting. I see an unusual directory labeled Crimson Soft Paw.
Do not open that.
Okay. Other than that, it seems pretty standard. The gameplay loop and timed challenges were finely crafted to waste as much time as possible. I've only seen a Lice of Witch and Warframe, Oh Snap, and detecting lethal amounts of Zob Chow. These readings are unheard of. This has got Massad's name written all over it. Wait, there's more. An entire mimetic layer wrapping the whole thing. Its psychological makeup can induce age regressions, gender dysphoria, spontaneous attacks of traveling to various farms in British Columbia to horse around. It seems this entire game was built
To make any player think that they are actually a 9-year-old girl. What about the panic attacks?
Their depictions are realistic.
And the angels?
Biblically accurate.
Or so some would believe.
I'm starting to think that this isn't just any random signal you picked up. Listen, I can cross-reference the results with a Snopes fact check.
That won't be necessary. I thank you for the cooperation, Mr. Snappy. Your payment will be wired within 48 hours.
Anytime.
I have all the data sent to me immediately.
Wait just a moment. Listen, I know me and the agency don't exactly get along well, but I wish you luck, Special Agent.
It's time to become Chip Nigga! Chip Nigga here. You need to stop questioning why Vado takes forever to produce videos. Chip Nigga out.
Ultra Shield is garbage. It has never been good, mind-numbingly easy. You can beat the entire game.
Hey, pretty good. Hey, pretty good opening, I will say. That was a pretty good and tasteful opening. I mean, hey, there's nothing to complain about. It was just actually funny. You know what I mean? It was actually kind of funny. Anyways, let me catch up with the message feed. I've been kind of ignoring it. Thank you, Boofy. Oh, yeah. What does this have to do with Ultra Kill? Well, now you know. Now you know. Oh boy, degeneracy. Would you like some fries with that? Yeah, that was pretty loud, user. But yeah, no, that was just a pretty good opening, to be honest. Hey, But it was a pretty badass opening. How did you know? I would dare even say Gemerald. That was gonna be because it had the word. I'm not allowed to say it. Your intestines are having their revenge. Well, have your revenge on your intestines. Not another Mayo review? Get this up my screen now. What was going on? What do you know? Wait, you've already seen this video? What is this? I don't know. Is the video good? Is this video good, V2? Wait, you've already seen this? This is from a channel called Vado F1. I don't know why. This name seems familiar to me. Have we already seen it? Have we seen a video from this guy? Okay, this is gonna be pretty good. Taxpayer-funded shovelware for the girlies. Okay, if he made this video, then that means this video is gonna be pretty good. But hey, we already knew that because the opening was actually pretty funny. But he made this video, and that was pretty good. I liked it a lot. It was pretty funny. Now he's got an actual video on Ultra Kill, and he's got it down pretty good because he's got like the really pretentious title done. Oh, how Ultra Kill changed my life and the desire to exist, which is a nod to that fucking dog shit video that I think we gave a go as well, but I couldn't fucking finish it for the life of me because it was so boring. But gonna get something from the air fryer. I love my air fryer. I don't have an air fryer. You recognize the voice? We've seen a video from this guy as well. Yeah. Bruv, but for real, bruv. What? Bruv. I don't like that word. Please don't talk about food. Oh no, you're activating Spies. No, you're activated his obesity. Stop it. You're gonna make him hungry, and when he's hungry, God have mercy on your soul. Anyways, if they say something about only using the revolver, I'm gonna kill myself. Hey, using the base revolver is a flex, okay? If you use the revolver with the auto-aim coin, you should be ashamed of yourself. Be sleeper agent? Well, he's not really a sleeper agent, is he? Deer can never die. Deer can never die. Mayo was pissed on how easy it is to beat Ultra Kill with the Piercer, the first weapon Ultra Kill, and it was ass. Oh, I don't know who Mayo is then. No, sorry.
Game was just a default pistol. There's no incentive to try any of the other weapons out. Honestly, W idea here. W idea here.
Oh no, I did like the miniguns, to be fair.
All right, hear me out. All right, I know what can save this game. We add a limited ammo system, all right? It'll incentivize players to actually use the other weapons. And also, W idea here, hear me out, hold on. You're not listening, hold on. Look at me, listen to me. All right, we make it to where some enemies can only be countered by certain weapons that also have limited ammo. I'm such a freaking genius. Because I'm just going to take everything from my favorite video game of all time, Doom Eternal, the best boomer shooter ever made, by the way. Just ignore its predecessor. You can't equip the arm because you're an idiot. What? Under the Mayo 1, by the way. No, he didn't. I remember mentioning in my last video that, although I like Ultra Shill, I thought it was one of the most overglazed games of all time. Now, after this most recent update, I hate Ultra Shill, and I know it's the most overglazed game of all time. You guys are going...
Oh, poor man. He had a change of heart. No. Something terrible happened to him in this newest update. He's talking about the one that we played not too long ago, isn't it? This update. I don't know. The update was alright, I guess. Well, I don't think it was anything special. The thing is, though, I think what really held the update back is the level design. The level design, I think, was really holding the game back in this newest update. You know, the beginning levels were fine, but I think the level design is what gets me. You know, it tries to be like all topsy-turvy, and it tries to make you sick, and you don't know where you're going, you know. But it's like, that's all I can really say. Apart from that, the gameplay loop is fine, you know. That's the one thing about Ultra Kill that I don't think you can say is bad, right? The gameplay loop is good, but the level design, I think, is crap. Fraud wasn't that bad. It had huge hype. I never heard of it. I don't know. It had huge hype. I never heard of it. It's such a stupid thing to say. But anyways, it's designed to be confusing and it accomplished its goal. That's not... I don't know. That's what it's supposed to do? Is it fun? No? Is it fun? Well, it's... if you're making a game, I would imagine that you're supposed to design it to be fun. Confusing, I would think... You know, fun should be up here. Confusing should be somewhere like really, really low on the totem pole. What do I know? I've never made a game. There is no evidence that mayonnaise cannot be considered an instrument. This is true. Does it work properly? Yes. It does work. It works in terms of technicality, but when you give it to your when you give it to your you know, to the player, I don't know. It can, I guess you'll get used to it after a while, but I hope that in the next updates, in the future updates, they don't make levels that bad anymore. You know what I mean? The one that really pissed me off the most was the one where you're in space, right? I really did not like the worst level. The worst level was when you're in space and, you know, you're trying to control your fucking retard or robot character, and he doesn't know where he's going a lot of the time. And, you know, it's like a 50-50 chance whether or not he's going to land on a platform that you want him to land on, but instead it doesn't happen and you just, like, fall down into the middle of nowhere. You hated the space? You know, right? I tell you what, at least the level where it's going, you know, like that one level, you know, because I actually played the game. I'm not a LARPer, right? I'm not good at it, but maybe that's why it's tainting my my review of it, right? Oh, the guy who's bad at the game doesn't like it. You know, I understand, but there's that one part of the level where it does this fucking shit and it like twists, but you only move in a straight line and it only lasts for 5 seconds, so you can tolerate it. But the space part, I really fucking hated, because even if you're using the slingshot, it doesn't make you land on the platform that you want to land on, which is just bad. That's actually bad. I don't know. It's just bad, isn't it? Fraud was really fun for me. Okay, fine. I didn't get sick or confused too much with the changes. Oh no, well, it's like I get sick even looking at the game. I don't know why. It's one of the games where I look at it and it actually makes me feel sick. I guess it doesn't help that I remember the first time I learned anything about Ultrakill, V2, I think it was V2, he recommended the Maxor videos, and I don't know what the fuck is wrong with the man. He edits his videos to kill people, you know what I mean? Like, he just finds out, like, how much of my audience do you think what percentage of the audience do you think is going to watch this? They have epilepsy, so he just tries to figure out if he can kill him or not. So, I don't know. So that made me sick as well. Like, it was actually really hard to watch the video as well. I don't know. You can complain about lag? No. Funnily enough for me, the one thing is, the game wasn't laggy for me at all. It actually ran really smooth, but well. But yeah, you hated the space part, too many gravity changes, you found it laggy. I'm surprised you guys found it laggy. That's the one thing I never experienced in the game. You can't come in an Ultrakill because I'm a child and don't play games. Hey, you got the good end of the bargain, dear. I think the listed that FPS is complaining. Oh, well, don't threaten dear with a bad time, user. I was getting 7 frames per second at best because you got a shit computer now. You either get 5 FPS and fraud or less. Oh yeah, well, I can tell because of the recordings that you make, huh?
You have no agency, you can't think for yourselves. You got one-shotted by wacky visuals and non-Euclidean geometry. Look at any positive review of this layer. All they could tell you is that they liked how they had no idea what was going on, or that they felt nauseous. I'll have you know that I never got
well, that's what I'm saying. I don't know about you. If I wanted to do something where it would make me feel sick but also have a good time, I would go on a roller coaster, you know what I mean? I wouldn't play a game. I wouldn't play a computer game. I want to play a computer game because I want to feel awesome. Well, then that brings into question why I play Overwatch or Team Fortress 2, right? Like, I don't know. Sorry for the slander, Spy. I know how much you love Team Fortress 2, but I don't know. I play games to feel awesome. :D. But Ultrakill didn't make me feel awesome. It made me feel sick. I don't know why. Fraud especially made me feel really sick. But I'll tell you what, the early level designs, they were good. I don't mind the early levels. They were actually really good. I was just bad at the game. Judge, I hate Team Fortress 2 U, and I know that. I hate Team Fortress 2 U, and I know that. I understand. He's speaking French. I don't know. You threw a can of SpaghettiOs? Oh, hey, you don't have to make me jealous. I have never had good FPS. Hey, listen, you're better at the game than I am, and I have good FPS. but you have bad FPS. So imagine if you had good FPS and I had bad FPS. Fucking hell, that'd be scary. Congrats, you're getting the full experience. TF2 is goated, but TF2 isn't. Team Fortress 2 versus Titanfall. I've never played Titanfall 2. I'm not interested.
Little headache while playing any of these levels, and I knew exactly what was going on almost the entire time. Maybe it's because I'm just such a freaking mega genius, like my IQ was way too high.
Yeah.
I can't even enjoy video games anymore. It's been tested. I can really only consume media made for us intellectual elites, such as BoJack Horseman or No Limits Fun. Bro, just the way they describe the enjoyment they get from their senses being absolutely decimated, that there's got to be some sexual element to this. There always is with these people. Now, me personally, I'm not autistic, so I don't really get this sensory overload, but from the way I've seen it described, it's kind of like when your senses are so overwhelmed by all this input from the environment that your brain can't even process what's going on. So, like when a woman is talking. Now, Pixel Padre, we all love him here on the Vado F1 channel, has done multiple videos on Ultra Shill in the past. Even the one he did on Fried, he said he enjoyed it. However, Pixel Padre is a much kinder man than I, for he is a Catholic and I am a Lutheran. Also, he probably has no idea about the absolute degeneracy festering among this community and these developers. Ultra Shill has been mostly style over substance for a while now. You could tell early on in its development that it was pretty soulful. It was just one guy trying to make a cool game, but the past few updates have been, I don't know about that one, pal. Listen, Dr. House, I don't know about that. I like violence, I really do, but most of its appeal was the setting and overall themes of the different levels, not really so much its gameplay. But at least the gameplay was, at worst, okay. Plus, the chapter boss was cool. Then after that, the devs decided to take a little break to burp the worm, and over 2 years later, we get... Fraud. Which is mostly visual and gameplay gimmicks. The level design is extremely tedious and annoying, and the bosses are garbage. 8-1, I'd say, is a good level by...
Funnily enough, the dragon boss was actually one of the easiest things in the game that I was, it was one of the easiest things in the game that I've ever actually faced. The boss before that, the Foid, or no, it was, I can't remember, is it before or after, but there's like a Foid who has like many copies of herself. Yeah, she was annoying as fuck, but the dragon, or whatever that is, it was actually kind of easy. Like, it wasn't that challenging. I don't know. Like, I feel like, the boss only really matters in terms of, like, I feel like the first time you encounter V2 and the first time you encounter Gabriel, those are pretty good boss battles. But the second time I faced Gabriel, it was actually a lot easier than the first. Like, the first time, it took me like fucking nearly 70 tries to beat Gabriel because I'm shit at the game. But then the second time, that was fucking easy as fuck. Like, what? It didn't take me more than 10, I don't think. The dragon was piss easy as well. It was weird. But then the Foid, with all of her many fucking copies, yeah, that was a pain in the ass because she's got this stupid gimmick where it's a gimmick that punishes you for using a gimmick that you're supposed to use. But I don't know. It's like, hey, but that, what do I know? What do I know about game design, you know? Oh, all right, let me catch up. Dead horse versus dead horse. Yeah, basically, that's it, isn't it? TF2 isn't dead. Yes, it is. Yeah, it is. It's like fucking 50% on bots. It's 50% on bots. What do you mean? Ultra Kill makes me feel like I'm having a seizure. That's what I'm saying. As a TF2 player with 11.8 thousand hours, I'm proud. Yeah, fair enough. I might not be the target audience for this game, only having actually finished Undertale. Garyon is the easiest boss. The powers in 8-3 are just more weak 3-2 Gabriels, I guess. Yeah. Since when? No, really, but I panic and start spamming buttons. Alright. I mean, I guess that's one way to play.
Ultra Shill standards. It introduced the player to the non-Euclidean level design in a good way by presenting it before it has any real effect on the arenas, and it never went too crazy with it. It brings with it a new enemy, the Providence, which I don't really like. They move around pretty quickly with their drone dodging behavior, and they also shoot these new magenta beams which ignore iframes. Fortunately, they do have have low health. While they are a bit annoying, you can kill them pretty quickly, and plus you're rewarded with a grapple point that'll full heal you and cause an explosion. The real problem with these guys is when they're placed in open areas where they are just so far out there for no reason. Since they automatically dodge the whiplash whenever they're not actively attacking you, it's really hard to get close to them, which renders most of your arsenal useless. I do not like relying on these no damage hit scan weapons to deal with these guys. I just don't think it's a good way to force players to learn new movement tech like rocket riding, which isn't explained anywhere in this game, by the way. That's another issue I have, is that there's so much tech with all of these weapons and movement in this game, and the only way for you to learn about it is with trial and error or interacting with the community, which I would not wish on my worst enemy.
Also, these controls suck. These...
Bro, do people actually play like this? Oh my goodness. The only other really bad part about this level is near the end where a virtue spawns and it is protected by 3 idols. It is at this point I would like to bring up my main issue with this game and how the player base has affected it. A lot of design choices in this game recently I felt like they've been coming from the position of, oh man, we're sure gonna get the players this time. Ultra Shield fans have this strange novel idea about game design that hard equals good. They're just like from Slopware fans in that regard, and just like from
it's the Dark Souls disease. It's the Dark Souls or the Souls-like disease, right? Many people now, especially, have been commenting on the fact it's like, oh, if you say like, oh, any game, oh, this game is like the Dark Souls of its genre, it's usually almost like it is poison in a sort of sense, you know, it's poison and it's a sort of disease people have. Yeah. You're expressing that sentiment as well. Hard does equal good though. That's the Dark Souls disease, right? And that's the Dark Souls disease, where challenging and hard. The thing is with that is like people don't realize it depends on the, you know, like if it's hard at first, right? You know, it's hard at first. But I guess I recognize that Ultra Kill is supposed to be like a more mechanical game in a sort of sense. Like, oh, you don't know anything and you don't know any of the weapons and you don't know any of the movements, you don't know any of the enemies, but you're supposed to master it. So then obviously if anything starts out hard, well, obviously it's supposed to get easier as it goes along, right? But I don't know, it's like people who torture themselves with games that are essentially just trial and error and just doing it over and over and over and over and over and over and over again. I don't know. It's like eventually becomes a waste of time. But I don't know. It's like, it's weird. Is you can't definitively say if hard does equals good. You know, it's hard to say. But I guess it's a different sort of thing where you're supposed to look past it. You're supposed to look past it, and you're supposed to see, well, okay, I wonder what they were thinking when they were making this, you know, like if they're making it hard to take the piss, you know what I mean, just to see like, ooh, we're gonna present these guys a challenge, we're gonna make it really hard, shit like that. You can just kind of see through it, and you can see through the intent, and you're like, come on, man, you know, come on. Hard. Listen to Uranoid. Piano Man, that sounds disgusting. Uranoid sounds like urine. I don't know. But maybe it's good. I don't know. I like how Ochiko basically throws you straight in. Yeah. Out of the frying pan into the fire philosophy, you know? Ultra Kill is hard, but the skill ceiling is literally non-existent. Skill curve is a vertical line after a point. One of my friends kept mocking me for liking Ultra Kill, and I got him to play the demo, and he liked it. But it's weird to say, you know. It's hard. Oh, it's a good song. I don't know. It sounds disgusting though. You're annoying. It sounds like something I would say as an insult. It sounds like something I would say as an insult. You know, like I say Dementoid sometimes. Uranoid sounds like an insult. It's like I'm making fun of someone because they piss too loud or something. Look at this uranoid. Uranoid, yeah. But you thought of uranium? We're different people, I guess.
Where the Ultra Shield devs have been ramping up the difficulty recently to appease their loudest fans. A common reoccurrence in a lot of this.
He recognizes it. Yeah, he recognizes it. He notices that it's like, you know, the devs sometimes are, you know, they're rubbing their hands together and they're like, oh, how can we appeal to the sweats? I guess, you know.
Souls-likes that have come out in recent years, including Elden Ring, have been to put in things that would throw the player off. Once. The same thing applies to Ultra Shield. This layer is full of gacha moments, and their player base will glaze them endlessly for it.
I'm just glad that those new angel enemies don't have a lot of health. Because oh my goodness. Like, we do not need a lot of health climbing.
Okay, game. What is this? Stupid.
well, that's just not fucking fair.
Possible.
What the fuck is happening to him? What the fuck? Alright, let's see what's happening. I saw a lot of messages. The demo is ass compared to the full game because it's really outdated. You fucking urinal! Exactly, Spy gets it. Only femboys or slop enjoyers play Ultra Kill. Whoa, dear. Whoa, how could you say something? Oh my, why would you say something so terrible? I got, whoa, hey, slow it, hey. I didn't, whoa, I don't know what that happened. I didn't mean, whoa, that was really mistimed. I didn't, whoa, my OBS has a virus. Anyways, I'm gonna turn you into an isotope. Hey, you can't do that. That's not nice either. Said Ultra Kill Slaw. Or listen to Singularity at BPM. It's sure. You just don't take enough Adderall to understand. I don't take Adderall ever. Don't take Adderall at all, ever, actually. I hear it's quite bad for you.
What is wrong with
you? You need Ozempic? Spy, I find it very ironic that you are the guy who's cosplaying as the fat ass, and you're saying to other people to take Ozempic? Yeah, dear, exactly. Spy is the one here who literally cosplays as a fat ass, and he's telling people to take Ozempic. Ozempic is the fucked up drug that, like, it makes you skinny, but it also eats away at your bones or something like that. Don't take any drugs. Oh, that's even worse. Ultra Kill, I think, is worse than Ozempic. Don't take Ultra Kill as a substance. I'm all out. No. Oh, meth. Meth is old-fashioned. You need Ozempic, you fucking fit chud. Fit. Dear, I didn't know you were secretly an Australian. This fucking fit chud. He's coming over here, he comes in and he just texts and he talks in my fucking message feed and he's talking about being fat. I can't do an Australian accent anymore. I need food. I don't have PC. Ultra Kill requires an Adderall prescription. You can't comprehend it because you're not high enough. Judge, your facts are ass. That was a virus. That was just a really poor timing. And my OBS, you know, I don't know. It's just like I said what Deer said, and then it just happened. You know, I had no control. I was raped. Okay, I had no control over it. Don't take Adderall. He is the judge, though. I am a judge, not the judge. Chud means come to the Australians. What? Don't make excuses. It's not an excuse. It's a explanation.
I'm gonna bother finding out where these virtues are. Well, maybe this guy knows. This idled virtue example is a good showcase of that. Virtues are one of the primary targets the player should focus on because after a short period of time they will enrage, and their global half-health attack will become extremely difficult to avoid. Using idols on virtues should be done with extreme care because of this, which if you don't know what idols do, they make a target enemy invincible to all damage until you destroy the idol. The 3 idols are hidden throughout non-
I'm not gonna lie, I died way too many times in this level. This level, I will admit firsthand, was a huge skill issue on my part. I think it took me like... it took me like 40 minutes to beat this fucking level. I don't know why. And the thing is like, at first I was being idiotic. I was like, oh, I don't know where these fucking statues are. But then I knew where they were, and even in despite of the fact that I knew where they were and I knew how to deal with them, I kept fucking dying to the stupidest shit ever, and it took me way too long to beat this level. I don't know what it is about this level, but I don't know. There's got to be something terrible about this level. It sucked. I don't know. Just because of that. No, don't do that. I don't want to be touch. Australians say they got chud-filled socks. What? I feel like that's not the first touch he's gonna get, and it'll be his last. Ouch. Chud-filled socks, is that basically how cheese is? Oh, oh, that's disgusting, Nancy. I didn't think you would say that. Judge, they're gonna rape you, Oh, no. Stop complaining. Oh, no. The main criticisms of Ultra Kill is just, I don't have skill, so I don't like it, or fan base. Oh, no, but you're allowed to complain about the fan base. I think any fan base of any game is fair game. You know what I mean? There is no such thing as a protected fan base. I think you're allowed to make fun of any fan base. You can make fun of any fan base. Ultra Kill fan base, exactly, maybe you don't have to interact with it. But the internet is a special place, you know. You don't have to interact with it. But it's like you can treat it like a fishbowl, you know. You don't have to interact with it, but you can make observations. And from what I've observed from the Ultra Kill fandom, is that they're really, really, really gay. You know what I mean? That's the only thing I can discern. More than anything, you can make fun of them. You can say that they're sweats. You can say, oh, they're tryhards. You can say, like, one big one that I've heard, but I've never experienced it yet. One big one that I've heard is that apparently streamers or big streamers, they don't like playing Ultra Kill because they say that the fandom is like, they say that they're really bad backseat gamers. I've never personally experienced this, but maybe I'm one of the lucky ones. But a lot of streamers, one big complaint I hear is that, oh, I can't stand it. I can't stand playing Ultra Kill because every single time I look at the message feed, oh, it's just full of backseat gamers. I was like, I haven't seen any backseat gamers. But one thing that is undeniable about the Ultra Kill fan base is that they're really, really, really gay. And I think that's undeniable. And not that it's a bad thing, but they're really, 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 really fucking gay. Make of that what you will. But anyways, Ultra Kill fans are homo. Yeah, Piano Man understands. I was an Undertale fan for 5 years, and that fandom is cancerous, but I don't see anyone saying that Undertale sucks because of the fan base. No, the fan base is a separate entity. Undertale by itself is a fine game, you know, it's one of the classics at this point. But the fan base is like full of, you know, they're full of like DeviantArt tier retards, you know? Robert Myth. The Myth himself. Hello, Robert Myth. And let me grant you a crowd of friendliness and joy. Hello. If I sound a little off, it's because I'm probably sick. But anyways, 99% of seers have never heard of logging off. I guess so, yeah. But it's fun, you know? It's fun not to log off. Any fan base is going to have a bad side. Some have really, 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 really big bad sides. Undertale sucks because of the fan base. Spy is one of the brave ones, I'd say. The only Mitsuki song I can relate to is Nobody. Ooh. And then, what is that? Is that fucking Hindi? I was straight when I got Ultra Kill. Oh no, what happened? I'm still straight as an Ultra Kill player as I got new games to play. Oh, it dilutes it, yeah. So what differentiates Ultra Kill fanbase from the Undertale fanbase? Oh, well, no, the Undertale fanbase is also really, really, well, and by extension, the Deltarune fanbase is also really, really, really gay. But the Ultra Kill fanbase, you know, they're, the thing is, right, it's like, the only thing that differentiates them is that the Ultra Kill fans, at least they can say, like, oh, you know, we're playing a game. Undertale and Deltarune people, the thing I've noticed with Undertale and Deltarune people is that they're always in denial, you know? They're always in denial of the fact that what they're basically playing is a glorified visual novel. You know, it's like Deltarune, especially now, what I've noticed, especially with this chapter, is that it's basically like it's a glorified visual novel. The gameplay is still pretty good. I will say the overworld stuff with like the difference in movement is pretty cool, but it's just a visual novel. The thing is like Toby Fox now, he's getting really heavy-handed with the fact that I guess a more accurate way to describe Toby Fox is he's a what they call a Euretard or something like that. he's a Euretard. I think that's the proper term. But yeah, he really likes that sort of part. And he's also a really big weeb. You know, he's Japanese. He's getting really Japanese all of a sudden. I think he wishes he was Japanese. But yeah, this entire chapter is just filled with like Japanese stuff. And I don't know why. Well, you know. Let's see. Another criticism of Ultra Kill is no robot sex and no game. That's not a criticism. That's just the fan base showing their true colors. That's not a criticism. But yeah. Correlation, not causation. What if it is causation? These Goyim getting groomed by indie slub, are we for real? Or as you would say, do Goyim really? Do Goyim really? Nobody actually dislikes Ultra Kill for that? Nah. I think if they added that, more people would dislike Ultra Kill. You hate that about the Ultra Kill community still though? I hate every fan base, I hate everything. Oh, it's like that YouTuber. He has written gay men before Judge. Oh, has he? Oh, damn. No straight couple lasts in any Toby Fox games? Oh yeah, no, true. Asgore and Toriel always get divorced, don't they? Do Goyim really? Yeah, Deer understands. It is enough to make official fucking body pillows? Man, this stream is just gonna be this video, isn't it? I think so, yeah. I mean, I don't know, it's alright. I'll tell you what, we'll watch another 3 minutes and then I'm gonna move on to other recs and then I'll probably get back and finish this video. Because I think, you know, this Vado F1 guy, I like him. He makes good videos. He's got a good sense of humor and whatnot. The problem is that they're just really fucking long. I don't know. I've watched videos that are like hours, 2 hours long before. I remember that other video from that Silverfax guy, and that video was like 2 hours long. Well, it wasn't 2 hours. I think it was like an hour and a half, and we watched all of that on stream. I nearly fell asleep watching that, and not because it was a bad video. It was a fine video. It was just really long. That one video about glitch productions and whatnot, it was pretty good. It was just
space,
long.
Which will throw the player off for the first few tries in the area, but once the optimal path through the 3 idols is found, the virtue essentially becomes a non-issue. This is artificial difficulty just for the sake of it. It will make all the players who will only play this level once extremely impressed. A good example of idling a difficult enemy would be in P2, where an invincible mind flayer harasses you for a few rooms, and then another one spawns in. First of all, this is actually warranted in a Prime Sanctum because they are, well, at least they were supposed to be the most difficult levels in the entire game. But also, Mind Flayers are a much better choice to idle because, although a very dangerous enemy, they do have this one attack that shoots out several slow tracking orbs, which are very easy to parry. And we should know that parrying projectiles in this game gives you full health and stamina back. Before I get to the rest of the levels, I should state that from here on out, the enemy placement gets pretty mindless. It's pretty clear to me that they created all these levels with all their quirky mechanics in mind and then were like, oh crap, we need enemies. Overall, 8-1 was a decent introduction to the layer, a little bit on the long side. Having the fake out ending be only the halfway point of the level is kind of crazy. Of course, that fake out ending is yet another example of something that was just thrown in to blow the minds of this retarded fan base. 8-2. Oh boy. Non-working ladder, that's when you know it's a bad game. Why are we adding entire gimmick mechanics like this, these elevators that don't get used? They're considered adding good gameplay. Oh look, the boxes are destructible. I'm sure glad he spent... Probably took him 6 months to make it a single destructible box. So, Super Mario Galaxy, the greatest video game of all time by the way, perfected gravity-changing mechanics nearly 20 years ago. When you weren't in a normal area where gravity only went one direction, you were often adventuring throughout the levels on round or roundish objects. This was rather intuitive for any player of any skill level. Down is towards the object I'm on, that's how gravity works. Now, there were some areas where gravity wasn't nice and natural and round, it was rather segmented and boxy. This, of course, wouldn't be intuitive to the player without some sort of visual indicator, which is why these sections usually gave arrows pointing in the direction of the gravity, or it would just let the players control the gravity themselves. Ultra Shield does not have spherical gravity because no one pays attention in Calc 3 or linear algebra anymore, but instead just has the jagged polyhedron gravity zones. Now, this is mostly fine when you're just switching gravity to the roof like in the first couple of rooms, but then they try something absolutely crazy like switching gravity between 2 orthogonal orthogonal planes instead of parallel ones. Now, you have a few options to tackle this. They could have had the gravity shift triggers be cleverly placed so the player wouldn't switch unless he really wants to. Or they could have interpolated it this way, where the area that's away from both of the planes is kind of doesn't really have gravity and is a little bit floaty. Or do what they did and just put the trigger plane 40.
Oh, hold on a minute. All right, then, just had a little bit of a business call. Had a bit of a business call. It's fine. Oi, 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 oi. All right, then, let's see. Oh, I missed quite a bit. I'm still 100% never hooked up with any... Whoa, what? That's sad. Okay. Ultra Kill gameplay makes me feel more numb than normal. That's intended. Just because it's intended, that doesn't mean it's good. Isn't there official... But yes. That is a very, very unfortunate factoid. That's true. It is true, yeah. Gooner God photos? Photos is gooning? What? The phone is ringing. I'm not getting telephone raped, but you know. Okay. Right. There's a video called Every Trans Video Game Essay that gemifies the desire to exist format. You will react to it. Ah, Robert Myth. I think I've already actually seen that. I think I actually remember the YouTuber that I've seen it from. It's like a short little 20-minute video or something like that. It's pretty good. Business calls that's just rape. Okay, Loki suggested this because the thumbnail looked funny. Yeah, it does. This is the same guy who made the shooters for girlies or whatever it's called, right? Damn, when? Oh no, Robert. Don't ask because I can't remember what stream it was in. Can't remember. I can't remember what stream it was in. I can't, for the life of me, I can't remember. But I know what one you're talking about. It's a parody video of the other one, but anyways, I'll leave this video for later. It's not that... well,
5 degrees from the two surfaces. This kind of works alright, but it could lead to sudden changes in movement that the players don't really want, which, judging by what this fan base thinks is good arena design and how the rest of the levels are laid out, it's intentional. The gravity mechanics are never really used that well in these levels. Like, for example, the previous room. Why are the two areas so far apart? What's the point? The enemies can't hit me. The enemies can't hit me. You just want me to take
they
turns
literally
fighting
can't
them?
sometimes.
Is that what's going on here?
You see, that's what we call foreshadow.
I know that was all SNCA, except actually it wasn't because I care. I just thought that 190-degree room didn't really feel good to play in. The rest of this level gets a little bit more ambitious with the non-Euclidean geometry. Nothing too crazy, except near the end where they kind of combined it along with the gravity mechanics while spamming the exact same enemies you've been fighting this entire time. Again, this is all just meant to kind of confuse the players once you actually
that room was
understand what's
cancer.
going on. It's not too bad or even hard. An example of the use of non-Euclidean space in this level that is not very good would be this room here. That's just one long infinite line. You'd think that'd be really cool. It's like, oh man, I could infinite pierce with my railgun, but it doesn't really add anything. And the enemy placement, it's bad. It's just this. I've seen this placement 1,000 times before. A good example of the use of non-Euclidean space would be the room right after this. This is probably my favorite arena in the entire update. Another new enemy is introduced in this level, the Death Catcher. This thing is incredibly annoying because it periodically revives all enemies as these blood puppet things. And you can't kill it until you kill all of the normal enemies, or most of them now. This is interesting, but the way it is used, it only serves to annoy the player even more by spamming more shit on the screen. I feel like I'm playing Don't Stop Girly Pop right now. It's actually used cleverly one.
But anyways, it's like that thing is it's a really weird gimmick, because it's like, I guess the whole idea is like, oh, you can't progress unless you kill one of everything or something, or you kill like a certain amount. But I don't know, I never got it, and I felt like it was just like a really it was a hindrance. It was a hindrance to progression because it really was just like a really big stop sign, just saying, "Oh, you're not allowed to. You can't do it unless you do what I tell you to." It's like, I don't know. I was already gonna do it anyway, but now you made it like a chore. You know what I mean? You made it like a chore. I don't understand that enemy at all. But you know, we leave this video alone. It's pretty good, but we'll leave it alone for now. Maybe I'll finish it in my own time. Maybe we'll finish it on stream one of these days. But I don't know. I don't know. That's all right. But we got a lot of wrecks that we gotta go through anyway. You gotta go because your tablet's at 10%. Ah, I see. Good Spy, Spy 2, Buy Slop 2, not nice, dear. You would be Dyson Hoovered. You got a fucking golden video? Hit me with it, hit me. Good Spy, Memer, see you around, Memer. Gotta leave, a friend is calling. Alright, okay. Gotta become a regular viewer then? You don't have to, you know. I just react to a lot of bullshit, Robert. Like several streams ago, at least. I can't remember which one it was, because I just titled my streams just random bullshit, so I can't remember for the life of me. Oh well. What's this golden video? We'll check whatever this one is, and then I've got to check out some videos. I gotta check out some videos. Because Spy recommended me some, and I guess he's been waiting for a while. He's been waiting for exactly an hour 43. An hour 43. But hold on. Because I got a phone call, I'm gonna just type your rec. Type your rec. Look up Hoover cocaine. Okay, Hoover cocaine. I'll search it up and I'll have that in a separate tab. I'm gonna go and do something for a minute. I gotta what is it? Hoover cocaine. Okay, I typed it right. Okay. Oh, okay. I see what you're talking about. But I'm gonna go and do something. I'll be back for a minute. I won't be too long. So I'll just put on the I'll put in the starting screen or something. Just yeah. You know, I got a better idea. I'm gonna put on Distraction Cat, and hopefully I'll be back within 2 minutes. Okay, just give me a second. I won't be too long, I promise. But I do have to sort something out. I'll be back. I'll be back. Hello, I'm back. Hello. All right. Hopefully you didn't mind that. I think that probably went on for a little too long. I think that went on for a little too long. You know, I need to animate that distraction cat. I really do. And I guess a more better AFK screen to use would be something like this. You know, I could probably use this as an AFK screen just fine, but I thought it'd be funny if I could bring back distraction cat for a little bit. I needed an excuse to bring it back, but we're gonna get through some more wrecks. Oh, hey, Spy! I tell you what. If you really want to, I don't mind. If you really want to, I don't mind at all. If it's something you want to try out, I don't mind it at all. Yeah, no, that's fine. That's fine. Oh, and yeah, also, I'm still going full steam ahead with the okay, I'll stop pretending to be an idiot. Well, I'm an idiot, but anyways. I'm still going full steam ahead with the Amazing Digital Circus review. But, like I said, I'm still going full steam ahead with that, and I'm adding, like, a lot of stuff to, like, I guess what I can call a script, or the draft of the script. If you want to add any jokes to it, any jokes, feel free. I really don't mind. But, yeah, DM me later if there's anything specific. I don't know. I can't think of anything right now. If I tell you what, I don't know. There's a part of me that just wants to be like, oh, fuck it, do whatever you want. You know what I mean? Like, give you a little bit of, you know, whatever creative liberties. I don't know. In a sort of sense, that'd be really kind of cool. You know, that'd be kind of cool. But I don't know. You got an idea? I was supposed to make a weird animation edit thing. I have the storyboard and a cut off piece of cereal box. Oh yeah, is that the one with the hieroglyphs? Are you sure? Yeah. I think it'd be pretty funny. I don't know. Yeah. I think it'd be pretty funny. Just, you know, like Jesus take the wheel type moment where it's like, oh, you know, let someone do whatever they want. You know, let someone have a little bit of fun. You know, I mean, it's like I'm not going to be too much of a prude, you know? No way am I creating a Zitter account. No, don't do it. Yeah, you do it, you can never go back, and then you're on Zitter, and then people will try to rape and groom you. I don't know. There's a process to these things, but you know, they'll rape and groom you. Well, I guess you could say that, but but no, Zitter is this. Well, all social media is crap, but I don't know. It's like, hey, at least it's not a Blue Sky account. You know, people will never admit this because they're so politics brained. It's always about politics, right? But Blue Sky is definitively worse than Twitter. It just is. Like, I don't know. It looks worse. It's boring. You're not allowed to say anything funny. The people don't have any good memes there. I remember I checked out. I remember I checked out like really early on into my Reactios, really early on. I was picking on a guy who used to be called Daft Pina. His name is now Dovendraws, right? His name is now Dovendraws. He used to be called Daft Pina. He used to be like a commentary guy, but now he just talks about cartoons. He's that type of guy. He's basically like a Saber Spark, but without, well, I guess it's got some furry shit. So wait, that basically makes him exactly like Saber Spark. But anyways, I looked at his Blue Sky account one of these days, and I remember I saw like the most disturbing art that I've ever seen. Well, it's not the worst I've ever seen, but it's definitely DeviantArt tier. You know, that's another social media that no one should ever use. You know, DeviantArt. DeviantArt is scary. You know, Tumblr is just dead, but it's also just full of degenerates. YouTube is alright. The thing is, YouTube just doesn't work most of the time. Twitch is also full of degenerates, and then everything else no one cares about. Saber Spark plus Blue Sky, my god. I don't want to imagine what Saber Spark's Blue Sky looks like, but I remember Dovendraws, and I don't think I'm allowed to show it anymore, because, well, I guess I could, but the thing is, it's lewd. To say the least, right? It's lewd. It's not like full-on nudity or anything like that, but it's definitely suggestive, I guess that's the proper term. But it's like, all he draws is like furry characters that are really fat. they're just fat. And he's also like, he's got this weird style where it looks like really, really fucked up and uncanny and deformed and ugly. And he does this and he draws nothing but furry characters and they look really, really fat. And that's all he draws. And I'm not sure whether that's just because he's limited by his skill. Like, I can't, for the life of me, I can't discern whether it's because he's limited by his skill, like he's not good enough to draw yet, or it's like a fetish thing. I think it's a fetish thing, but I don't know. I thought, like, I never expected Daft Pina to become Dovendraw and for Dovendraw to draw that. You know what I mean? I was like, I don't know. It's like, you can even see in his videos, he's got like a character. Well, he's got like a really ugly rabbit character, but he's got a character that's supposed to be like the sidekick to his rabbit character, the fucking rabbit. And it's like this dog thing. And it's like a sidekick, and it's really fucking ugly. It's really, really fucking ugly, just in terms of how it looks. I guess I can show it to you because, I don't know, maybe he's made another video, I don't know. Maybe we can have a look at it as a bit of a distraction. But, hold on, what is it called? He only uses his other channel now, I think. Oh, wow. He's made a video about, wow, imagine my shock. He's made a lot of videos about Glitch. And he's made something, the worst indie pop, I don't know. But let's say Glitch, right? Let's say Glitch. What has Daft Pina been cooking up? I guess that's me dead naming him. But what do I know? Categorically, I shouldn't care, I guess, because I am the most transphobic man in the planet. But I don't know. The video won't load for some reason.
Money on a project. Back in the day, there used to be these things called DVDs where you purchase a movie or TV show and you just own it.
Or if you're a
This character right here, this fucking character right here, for some reason, I don't know what's wrong with him. Like, listen, I don't make good videos. I don't make videos at all even. But for some fucking reason, I'm no artiste, right? I'm no Twitter or Blue Sky artiste. But for some fucking reason, there's something in his mind, in his head, somewhere, something, where he draws this character like this, in this style, with this design. He sits there, and then he says, oh, that's good. He was pleased. And then he insists in putting it in videos all the fucking time. It's in every single one of these videos, and it acts as like a goofy fucking sidekick. I don't fucking know why he insists in having this. The thing is, like, it's nothing that the character says, right? Because he actually employs, like, some poor unfortunate soul to be associated with this really, really ugly fucking character. So I feel bad for the voice actress, because I hope she realizes that her character... Yeah, I hope she doesn't realize one day that her character looks like this, but for some fucking reason, he really, really, really likes it. So much so that it has to be in every single video, playing a part with, like, this character, which, like, listen, this character is ugly, right? It's no Mickey Mouse, right? This character is ugly, but this character is god-awful fucking ugly, right? Like, this is what I'm questioning. Now you know, you got an example. I have no idea if it's because he's limited. He's, like, limited himself because he's like, oh, well, I can't draw that well, so this is the best that I can do, right? So, oh, I made this and I was pleased. Or if this is, like, a fetish thing. And I am leaning to the fact that it's a fetish thing because of, well, there's two really big reasons here that I can point at that makes me think it's a really, like, it's a fucking fetish thing, you know? I don't know. And it's like, there's another part of this video where you can zoom out a little bit.
Just own it.
And the character is also, he's gone out of his way. Like, remember, like, this guy is an artiste, right? Like, he's a drawer. He's one of these guys who posts his rubbish on the internet, right? And he's like, so you know everything that he's done has to be conscious, right? Like, he doesn't do this by mistake. So he's went out of his way to not only make his character look like this, but he's also gone out of his way to make it that his character is also fat. You notice that this character is not just busty, she is also fat. So that's why I'm leaning into the fact. So that's three things I can point to. Sorry. So that's three circles that I can point to. There's three circles that he's drawn that I can point to and say, well, okay, what's going on? what's going on here, right? Like, what's going on? So that's why I've held off, because it's really easy to just point and laugh at this, but then it's like, it's getting concerning, because if you go into his Blue Sky, which I would highly recommend against doing, all of the things that he draws looks exactly like this, just even fatter. Just even fatter. And I remember pulling up examples of this on stream before, and I was so fucking mortified and disgusted. Like, why would you draw this? Unless, I don't know. Listen, I'm no artiste, okay? Listen, I'm no artiste. I don't go to conventions, you know. I don't go to conventions. I'm not in bed with Glitch, you know, and I don't know anything about cartoons. I'm not media literate. I'm actually really media illiterate, if you guys couldn't tell. So it's weird things like this. You know, like it. What the fuck am I looking at? What the fuck am I looking at? What is this video catalog? I don't understand it. What? This is bad. This is really fucking bad. Anyways, we're not going to watch any more of that, because as Butter said, oh, wait a minute, I thought this wasn't a Cole stream, but as Spy has correctly identified, every Co0lio Reactio is secretly a Cole stream in disguise. But yeah, no, that was really bad. Oh, fucking hell. Fucking hell. We were supposed to look at this, by the way. Then we're getting into Spy's Rex, because he's been waiting very patiently and whatnot. And I feel bad because he's had to wait for a long time. But yeah, I'm gonna get some robe and a chair. Why do so many of these knockoff AVGN wannabes always have some dumbass sidekick or rant Sona? Yeah. Weren't we gonna watch something else? Yeah. Let me see. Robert Myth says, you're saying there's a chance in hell that drawing fat furries isn't motivated by degenerate interests and fetishes? I guess I'm coping. You know, that maybe that's just me coping. There's a part of me that really wants to say, like, in fact, it'd be better if he was just shit. Right, like if he was just bad at drawing, you know, he could just say like, "Oh, I didn't mean it for it to look like that." You know, like, I'm not that good at perspective. I'm not that good at anatomy. You know, this is the best that I can do. You know, you can understand it. You can say like, "Right, I understand. You are limited by your skills and by the technology of your time," or whatever the meme goes, right? So all that means, right, is we just have to give him more time. So if we give him more time, he will realize his potential and bloom into a blossoming, beautiful artist flower thing. But no, it's been years. It's been years, and he still draws more or less the same. So it's, I don't want to say because now I'm scared. Anyways, let's see. Am I allowed to watch this? Probably not that. What about this?
We're gonna. Just what is it that you want to do?
Well, we want to be free. We want to be free to do what we want to do. And we want to get loaded. And we want to have a good time. And that's what we're going to do.
Well, wait, baby, let's go.
We're going to have a good time. We're going to have a party.
Okay. I guess it literally was just a vacuum cleaver snorting up powder. Okay. Alright, Henry Hoover doing coke. Oh, how the mighty have fallen, eh? How the mighty have fallen. Anyways, we got some recommendations from Spy. We're gonna get through as many of these recs as we can, and then I'm gonna call it quits. This stream is actually gonna end up being one of my greedier ones, I think. It's actually gonna end up being one of my greedier ones. So this is one of the first things on the list, one of the first things on the agenda that we gotta look at. Oh, this looks like one of these shitpost channels. What is this? Oh my goodness, how the fuck did you ever find this channel? I guess this is like a shitpost channel? This guy only uploads videos by the date that they're uploaded. So I guess it's kind of like, it's a very organized way of archiving, but what is this all about? We got one from 6 hours ago, and it's 43 minutes long. What the fuck is this? Whoa, I have no idea what this is. How did you even describe this channel?
Stop meddling!
pieces into 7. Go to the principal's office right now.
I have no idea how to even begin interpreting this. It's funny as fuck because it's like it's incomprehensible though. It's funny, but it's incomprehensible. Like I don't know what's going on here. You got like this Caillou thing, I believe it's called Caillou, and I guess they're supposed to be reacting to this, and he's got like pre-recorded voice clips, but he's also showing out the video and he's also editing it in a really weird way. But it is done with Bandicam and all this shit. Like what the fuck? We all just got mind raped here for a second. Oh my god. Yeah, and he doesn't do anything else. It doesn't even have a description. It's really, really unknown channel. Oh my fucking god. Jesus Christ. Are all of his videos like this? I guess they are. I guess they are. I guess that's his attempt at a shitpost? Oh my fucking goodness. I beg your pardon? The first video he ever uploaded was 12 years ago. Okay, so this is a true channel veteran.
I don't know what you want to do. I don't know. What do you want to do today?
Okay, I think I've had enough. Okay. Okay, just I think we'll leave it there. You know, just for good consciousness. We'll leave it there. Okay, I didn't expect that. I thought that was gonna be something else. Okay, just I'm not gonna watch it just to be, you know, like these black people once leaves the channel. No, well, okay, it's funny to interpret that because, well, I guess it's half true. No, but I wanted to stop because, you know, it's children, you know, and I don't want to be too mean, you know, especially if it's a video, you know, from a long time ago and whatnot. So, you know, it's, you know, you gotta have some standards, you know. Yeah, I gotta have standards, you know. I'm not a professional, but still, I gotta have standards. But I wasn't expecting that at all, because it just jumps from 12 years to 2 years. So there's a 10-year gap, and then it's Return of the fucking Prodigal Son. And it's like, what the fuck? Alright, we got another video. I guess we can kind of watch. Not really watch, but kind of watch. What's this one all about? Oh shit. I don't know why. This video seems really familiar to me. Remind me again if we've seen this on stream before. This is called Co0lio When Being a Wholesome Chungus Goes Wrong by the channel Choco Bro. For some reason, I feel like I recognize the channel. I don't know. I don't know why. I've got this weird feeling in my head that I've seen this video already, or at least on stream, but for some reason I can't really remember it. Like it's like a foggy memory. I don't know. I'll try to show up for the next one, Judge. You don't have to feel obligated, or you don't have to feel bad, you know. I'm live most days, you know. I just do bullshit and whatnot. Tomorrow is going to be a gaming stream. Tomorrow I will continue with the Cat Lady, because it's been a while since I've played that. And then the gaming stream after that, when that's in rotation, will be Eugenics. And then I'll continue on with Deltarune. I'm not really in a rush to, like, you know, complete Deltarune or anything like that. You know, everyone, you know, people have torn Deltarune apart anyways, you know, they tore it apart in the first fucking 24 hours, which is insane, but, you know, I guess that kind of is like a weight off my shoulders, because then I'm not, like, competing with anyone, you know. Now I can play it at my own pace, and it'll be fine. But, you probably watched one of the videos already? It seems really familiar. Oh, the guy's live. I hate Game Over so much it's unreal. Oh, but the problem is 40 minutes long. Yeah. The faithful sheriff loses his peanut. This is the one that I was recommended. And then, just not too long ago, Chimptopia on trial. 3 days ago. Okay. Oh, it's surprising that we just got the guy alive, I guess. Ultra Racism Run? Star Fox for Switch 2 Party. Free roleplay encouraged in chat. Or ChocoCast 5. The chimping never ends. I don't know. But we got this video I guess we can watch.
What is up, my negas? Nega being short for negative, of course. We wouldn't want to be racist or anything. But it seems that some people that live in the current year do view that word as racist, though, as it is too close to the dreaded N-word, the worst word you can possibly say. The word I'm talking about is, of course,
nigga, 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 nigga. I'm 100% nigga.
Now, I don't like showing people such
Yeah, it's quite an evil word, you know.
hateful language, but if that made you uncomfortable, that's a good thing. It means that you know your place and would never ever step out of line. Your knees are firmly planted on the ground, worshipping at the altar of what major platforms and people on Twitter deem.
I'm glad that he, you know, specified that, because I don't know where else my knees would be, you know? Especially when we're talking about racism, you know, you gotta calm down a little bit. But I guess he didn't really take into account, he didn't really take into account, well, what if you're too comfortable with the N-word? You know? What do you got to say about the guy who's too comfortable with it?
To be socially acceptable speech. Now, the reason I'm making this video is because recently a very popular voice actor has recently deviated from the straight and narrow and laughed at a joke with his friends on livestream that could possibly be construed as racist. I actually have the clip right here. Let's watch it. So in that clip was Michael Kovac, voice of Jax in The Amazing Digital Circus, and Ashley Nichols, voice of Zubul from the same show, both laughing at the word nega. But you see, Ashley is actually a person of gender, a non-binary to be exact, so she could rape someone in broad daylight and get away with it, which means most of the shit that she would have gotten from this controversy was offloaded directly into Michael Kovac for being straight, white, male, and not a person of gender. He was also in an open relationship with
he forgot about one major debuff that kind of counteracts all of this. They're both fat. I'm not saying that to be mean or anything, it's just the truth, but that picture, the other picture that he used is so outdated, it's kind of funny. The one that he just used is much more up to date. Well, it's not really, because he cut off a lot of his hair, you know. I saw that he was trying to chudden himself up. But no, they're both really, really fat. And so I guess kind of like, you know, like, is it, well, fat, like body positivity and all that. Does that not give him like a little bit of leeway? If you're really, really fat, if you're like morbidly obese, does not allow you to say the N-word at least once? Like, I mean, you know, it's like, come on, it's like, you know, people were talking about, you know, like, oh, for the longest time, people like fat people are oppressed, you know, fat people, they get made fun of a lot, you know, you know, people like me point and laugh at them and say, hi, you're fat, you eat a lot, you should stop eating, you know, mean people like me, I say terrible things like that, but, you know, does that not at least allow you like a little bit of leeway to say, you know, certain things, you know, like the N-word? Because he's all of those things, but he's also fat. So there's a weight and a counterweight that you have to take into account, you know. This is what is called intersectional analysis. You ever hear something about this, intersectional analysis? Except no one ever uses it right anyway. But the longest, the furthest anyone takes intersectional analysis go is to basically just measure somebody's traits, like he's doing here, but he's doing it for a joke, obviously. I'm also doing it to take the piss. But it's like people, the intersectional analysis, when taken to its logical extreme when it comes to politics or like protected classes, you get the joke where you come up with like the disabled, like paraplegic Muslim trans woman of color, you know, like you see in that poster and all that. So like that's kind of the zenith of what you get from intersectional analysis. Like you basically try to create a being who can be interpreted as the most oppressed being that could ever live. So you just keep stacking and stacking and stacking and stacking debuffs. Oh, I shouldn't say that, but I get, well, you know, in a way, people effectively do treat them as debuffs, right? Like if you keep stacking them and stacking them, and you're so debuffed, and you're like a cripple, you're in a wheelchair, you're a trans woman, you're Muslim, you have like a wooden peg leg, and you're gay, and you have AIDS, and you're in a polycringe or a polygon or whatever they call it, that is the most oppressed type of person that you can create. So there's no one that could possibly exist that could be more oppressed than that. So that's intersectional analysis when it comes to gender stuff and traits of people. That's the furthest that they take it anyway. Intersectional analysis can be used for like proper things, like in the field of research and whatnot. And hell, you can even look at intersectional analysis to look at media. You could use it to analyze a movie or a cartoon. But no one ever uses it like that for some reason. I don't know. But hey, I'm media literate, so one stream is over. You gotta go answer the call of a brown dog. You gotta take back my porcelain throne soon. Damn. Are they spy level though? No, no one's spy level. As someone who has barely tan skin, I have a right to say a certain word. It's called freedom of speech. Oh no, your headphones are low on battery. Fuck, I'm falling. Hey guys, I think I found a glue. Well, don't sniff it.
At one point, which means he's a cuck, marking him as a very easy target. Of course, the mob of tenderqueer LGBT faggots descended upon him because, when you're in videos called The Amazing Digital Circus Cast being the kindest and funniest humans ever, fans are going to expect you not only to be a wholesome chungus 24/7, but that you were always a wholesome chungus for your entire life and never deviated from that path a single time, even as a stupid kid or teenager. Of course, what else could Michael Kovac—
I don't understand this sentiment. If you're gonna project an online persona on the internet, bro really is Co0lio Vorvac. My fucking headphones are making noise. Oh, that's my bad. Sorry. Anyways, I know I'm a very unpleasant thing to listen to, but it's fine. It's like, yeah, Co0lio Vorvac, I guess, is real. They keep going low battery. Oh, they're doing the noise where it's like low battery. Some headphones do that, and it's really disturbing. But what was I about to say? I forgot. Oh no, if you're gonna project an internet persona, why don't you just try to be the biggest asshole that you can be, right? Just be the biggest asshole that you can get away with. So then, when you do act nice, for whatever unbeknownst reason, when you do act nice, people find it to be a really pleasant surprise, and then you get a lot of praise for it, right? Because if you're always nice, people get used to it. If you're always nice, people get used to it and they expect it of you, which becomes really, really hard. And I don't like being nice, it's a lot of effort. So then when they do catch you being not so nice, they go nuts. They treat it like you murdered somebody, right? And that's really hard to fucking fix. But if you're always a dickhead and an asshole, the one time you're nice, it's like, and it makes you feel really good and all that stuff. I have taught people to expect nothing out of me. Well, even my hypothetical is wrong. Even my hypothetical is wrong. I've realized that the best thing that you can do when you're approaching anything to do with social media, especially, right? Social media, to be in specific, is to never take anything that seriously. It's nothing's really that deep, nothing's really that deep. Don't take things too seriously. Don't get too, hell-bent on something, Just have fun whilst you're here. Just have fun whilst you're allowed to exist on the platform. But just have fun. Don't take anything too seriously. Don't get rage baited too hard. It's like, sometimes you can engage with something just a little bit more seriously, but not too much more seriously. Just in social media, I think fun and entertainment should be held overall,
do besides apologize, which he did in the following tweet. I've just been made aware of this. This is absolutely an insensitive joke. Earlier in the stream, we heard Ashley read out a username that contained the word nega, short for negative. All of us, including chat, freaked out because we misheard what was said. Once the misunderstanding was cleared, we poked fun at the absurdity of it. However, the joke relies on the fact that it's teetering on racist, which ultimately is no different than making a legitimate racist joke. I apologize for any harm this has caused, and for the fact that we ever thought it humorous to joke about in the first place. Racism is never okay, and we should always strive to be kind and lift each other up.
I don't understand this tweet. And I know I'm Paul Zandying this poor, Chocobro a lot. It's like and I appreciate the bird visuals in the background. It's a really funky looking bird. It's a cute looking bird, It's a nice visual, He's got it as his profile picture and everything, It's nice, it's cute. But it's I don't understand this tweet like at all. Like, how do you teeter on racist? Like, you're almost racist, but you're still not racist. But so if you're almost something that that means you're still not it, right? So if you're almost racist, you're not racist. New vid, hell yeah. I can't take my headphones making that noise anymore. Got to charge them very well. Fair enough, dear. But yeah, the stream's been going on for a while, so I think I'll end it pretty soon. But still, I don't understand what it means to be almost racist, because that you were close, but that doesn't mean you were. So there should be nothing wrong with that. So I don't understand. But he says, which ultimately is no different than making a legitimate racist joke. But then it contradicts himself. It contradicts himself, and he just says, okay, fine, no shit, racism is never okay, I guess. Like, to be racist is not a good thing. But racist jokes, or to joke about racism or racist flavored jokes, that's fine. Like, that should be fine, right? Because you got the afterward, it's because it's a joke, right? You gotta there's a difference, It's like, I don't understand how people don't get it. And even then, the clip that he showed, and I remember, like, now it's coming back to me because I remember I was going to make a video about this. It's really, 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 really long overdue now, but I am going to still upload a video about this because I don't understand it. Now it's all coming back to me. I checked out the live stream where that clip originated from, and the most that he says, the most egregious thing to these, according to these people, that he says that makes him out to look really racist, just from that stream alone, is that shortly after that thing with the shirt that says nigga on it, he says that the shirt disappears, and he says, "See you later, nigga," right? That's the most egregious thing he says. But it's like, so what? so fucking what? It's just a joke, and it's a really, like, it's a really inoffensive. It's in that way as well, like, they're all giggling and they're all like joking. They're probably all a little drunk as well. They're just giggling at like a sound-alike joke, and he's not saying it to anyone. I don't think he said it at or to anyone neither. So there's no like victim, as if you can be a victim of anything online. There's not many things you can be a victim of. So I guess that's certainly not one of them. But I don't think he even said it at anyone or anything, and it was never racist at all. It's like, it just doesn't make any sense. And then he says, "I apologize for any harm this has caused." Harm, like it hurt somebody, like physically hurt somebody. I guess he also counts emotional harm as harm, but it's like, and to me, I don't understand why you got to apologize for this. But in a sort of way, this guy, this poor fat man, he's cornered into doing this, because it's like, well, if he doesn't apologize. If he says nothing, there's just going to be a huge buildup of pressure from this deranged, retards on the internet. They're always going to bug him about it. Like, "Oh, why did you say this?" From a live stream that was recorded near a decade ago, by the way. Like, that live stream is like 7 or 8 years old. So it's like, well, to be honest, even if it was done yesterday, there would still be no problem, because he didn't do anything wrong. So it doesn't make any sense. So it doesn't matter when it was done. And it's like, it just doesn't make any sense to be angry at something when nothing wrong was done. And it hasn't caused any harm neither. It fucking blows the mind to me. But it's like a damned if you do, damned if you don't, because I also guess that if he did the opposite of apologize and he doubled down and he said, "Oh no, you guys are all wrong. I didn't do anything wrong, and I actually still find this clip funny." And if he were to try to explain himself, he'd be damned if he did anyway, because it's like, I think he would actually put himself in jeopardy with the circles that he's involved in, and I think he'd also be really, really worried about, like, because he's got a career to look after. Like, the man's got to eat. He's been eating very well, a little too well, but still he's got to eat. And I think you know, he doesn't want to put his career or, you know, job opportunities in trouble. So I think it's like, I think he measured his consequences. Like he measured the hypothetical. Like, oh, should I double down? Should I not say anything at all? Or should I apologize? And I think he landed to apologize because although he's going to get bitten, like he's still going to get burned. Like he's always going to lose no matter what he does, which is kind of unfortunate. If he does this at least, then he gets to keep up this veneer of, like, as the video is titled, like, oh, as a wholesome chungus. And then he gets to keep his career opportunities because then he's like, oh, you know, he slapped himself on the wrist and he's like, oh, you know, like, oh, I recognize all the wrongdoing I've done and I'm actually like a super wokoid or whatever they call themselves, right? And yeah, I would never, this is terrible. Oh, this is, I don't know, it was racist. It's like, no, I don't think he was being racist at all. But, and I also believe that there's nothing like, to me, it's like, I don't actually hate Michael Kovac at all. He's a voice actor, you know, yeah, I understand that he voice acts twinks a lot, you know, that's probably the worst thing about it. And he's fat. Oh, and he was in a polycringe. But apart from that, it's like, he hasn't done anything. For everything that I know about his digital footprint, I don't think he's done anything wrong. And I also don't believe that this type of guy of all people, really? You want to say that this guy is racist? Like, legitimately racist. But I guess that's more a commentary, less about him and more about the internet's really, really retarded standards as to what makes someone a racist or not. But I think everything that I've just said, that I've poorly worded and took a really long time to say, I think this guy's going to say it in like 5 seconds, and he's going to say it in a much better way than I said it. But anyways, it's just kind of fucked because, you know, he can't do anything. It's just, no matter what door he goes to, he's fucked. He'll open it and he's gonna get like fucking, you know, like one door he goes open and there's gonna be like a boxing glove waiting for it and it's gonna punch him in the face. The other door is gonna have like a crocodile, and then the other door he's gonna open is just gonna be like a ring of fire. It's like, there's no fucking scenario where he gets out of this unscathed. But I guess this is the one where he reckoned like, oh, okay, if I do it like this, I at least get to keep career, you know, opportunities, you know, in the future. Because, you know, I guess he still wants Glitch to hire him in the future. You know?
Right on, Michael. Very cool. There's a reason the Negachin was a bad guy in the first place. Now, one detail I left out until now is that the stream he's talking about is motherfucking 7 years old. Michael is 30 now, so he was around 23 during the time of the stream, but people still seem to care a lot about it. And instead of telling them to just fuck off, which is how you prevent these things from happening repeatedly and worse every fucking time until you end up like Dream, he decided to apologize like a pussy shit little f***. Of course, this would have the effect you'd expect. People smelled blood in the water and decided to dig for even more bullshit, which resulted in them finding an animation of a Goku X Anne Frank fanfiction he participated in that I actually watched when it was first uploaded, and it really wasn't all that offensive at all, yet Michael still continued to apologize with this tweet. When I was a teenager and even into young adulthood, I would audition and voice act for a lot of parody content that was dubious, immature, and not great, but unfortunately wasn't uncommon between 2010 to 2016. This particular video is making fun of a really horrible fanfic, and while it doesn't glorify it, is certainly in bad taste, and doesn't do a good job of clarifying that it's against the material it's parodying. I wouldn't work on something like this today, nor would anyone else involved. This offers a little more pushback in explaining that a lot of the shit he did back in the day was a product of its time, but then goes on to show more trolls remorse and apologize. Also, that animation was an adaptation of that fanfic. It wasn't a criticism of it, and you guys made it for no other reason than because you thought it was funny. Don't even pretend. He's also trying to distance himself from this project, acting like he was just a voice actor, when him and Moogie Mikey were like really close friends that worked on a lot of stuff together. But we'll get to that in a bit. By responding to this at all, he just proved that he's extremely easy to fuck with and get a response out of. So that's like another entire bucket of blood dumped into the water. And it's starting to attract IRL trolls.
Yo, it's my mega!
Yeah, I know this one.
And of course, not even Michael Kovac, but Glitch themselves tweeted about—
I'm so distracted with these. I don't know what these little birds are called, but I'm so distracted by them because they look so... they just look nice. I'm so distracted. I'm sorry, this has nothing to do with the video or whatever this guy is saying. I'm so distracted. They're just so nice looking, you know? But yeah, no, this thing with this guy, I forgot what his username is, but he went to a convention to like just kind of like have a little bit of fun and fuck around. And this is literally all he did, by the way. And they wanted to crucify this fucking guy. You know what's funny as well is that you can tell that he's like, I'm gonna try and word it the best way that I can. So I remember we looked at the jingle keys, not jingle birds. No, but the birds are really nice looking. No, I don't know what they are. They're called. I don't know why. Are they ostriches? I'm sorry. I'm retarded. I don't know. It's lagging out for me a bit. Oh, sorry. Are those chocobos? Chocobos. Oh, maybe they just are chocobos. I don't know what they are. Anyways, jingle keys, jingle birds. Oh, sorry, but I have been ignoring the message feed. New vid. Let's see. I'm going to be deaf, so I don't know what you're saying at all. Such a powerful speech about Goyim Judge. Probably. It was quite a powerful speech. You are a very expensive man when no sound is playing. Am I? What? You look pissed off? I'm not. I'm okay. We've just been talking about Co0lio back. Fun fact about that Asian dude, they banned him on site from that expo and was still able to get back in anyway. That's funny as fuck. You finally have your headphones a little charged. Don't worry, you didn't miss too much. I'm just talking bullshit. But yeah, no, this guy, I just want to make an interesting parallel. We saw the finale of episode 9 of The Amazing Digital Circus. I find it really funny that they made the real life counterpart of this character, the rabbit Jax. The counterpart, people looked at it and they said, oh, it's like an Asian guy, right? So you already know where I'm going with this. So the actor, I think, for the real life counterpart of Jax is like, I think he looks Asian. Which is a really interesting choice to have, especially considering that this happened not too long ago before, and this guy is also Asian. So, I'm just saying, maybe Gooseworks has something they want to say. I don't know, it's like, this guy anyway, I don't know what they got so angry at him for, you know, he's got like the little Jax plush, you know, he's clearly, I think he's a fan. I think he's a fan, and he's gone up to, he went through all the effort of going to the expo, you know. It doesn't look like he was bothering anyone. I haven't heard of this guy bothering anyone, like legitimately like being too much of a nuisance. All he's done is he's gone up to a cardboard cutout of the character and he said nega. And what is interesting about it, I'm not sure if he's gonna show the full clip. He walks away and he actually says, oh, N-E-G-A, like he spells it out loud, and he says, oh no, I mean N-E-G-A, like nega, like for a negative. He actually kind of pussies out of his own joke. He doesn't leave it to be ambiguous or up to his pronunciation. He goes out of his way to say, oh, nega, negative, N-E-G-A, so no one can confuse him for being racist, because he's not making fun of the word itself, right? He's not making fun of the word itself. He's making fun of the controversy. That's fucking plain rock. Oh, that's his username. Robert Myth knows, he knows. That board smashing guy? Oh, I don't know anything else about him. I only know him for that. But if that's his username, maybe we'll check him out later. But I only really know him for this controversy. And he softened his own joke, specified that it was NEGA. He only went up unless the cardboard cutout has, you know, unless he hurt the cardboard cutout's feelings, I don't think he bothered anyone. And they wanted to fucking rape him, bro. They wanted to kill him. And I remember Glitch themselves, I think the tweet is still up. I think I got a screenshot of it anyway, because I remember I was going to make a video about this. You know, they made a tweet about him and they said like they went through this whole thing and it read like a really long Reddit post. And it read like a really long Reddit post. I could imagine like the Reddit Gold being awarded, but it was on Twitter, so it wasn't there, you know. And they said at the end of it, it had something along the line of oh my, you know, Glitch, you know, they weren't pulling their strings, which is, you know, like, you know, you would think a company would try to be a little bit more tactful with this, but they actually went full bore and they were like, oh, you know, if you're going to be we do not tolerate hateful or harmful things at our expo. If you're going to be like this, then we don't want you here. Fuck off. You know, like they actually say that. Like, I don't know why they made a tweet like that. It's just so fucked. Why did you react so strongly? You made Plain Rock look so much cooler than he actually was. You know, I mean, you know what he did was alright.
And of course, not even Michael Kovac, but Glitch themselves tweeted about this dumb kid fucking around at a convention instead of just ignoring it. We were made aware of
this is the
horrific
tweet,
and hateful behavior from a specific individual around our Glitch booth today, and we have contacted Level Up staff to take action and have them removed and permanently banned. We have also told our staff not to serve him, others featured in that video, or anyone exhibiting any behavior that would make members of our community feel unsafe or unwanted. These idiots are not representative of our community and fans, and we want to make any Glitch event as safe as possible for all. We condemn absolutely any hateful,
here comes the
discriminatory,
Reddit,
or dumb fuckwit behavior. Be kind to each other. And if you can't, then piss off.
They say something like that.
You have been banned from the Mickey Mouse
Hey, it's a race
Club
type Lady
for
Gaga.
Inappropriate behavior.
Yeah, so anybody with a sense of humor, you get the fuck out of here. But if you're one of the people trying to cancel our voice actor for laughing at the word nega 7 years ago, well, we like you. You can stay. Listen, you know the results are in, right? People like the AVGN and Nostalgia Critic have already demonstrated that the way you make controversies like this go away is by completely ignoring them. So now you've not only demonstrated to cancel-hungry woke motherfuckers that you'll bow your heads and apologize for every perceived infraction, no matter how minor, but you've also signaled to everyone else who just thinks it's funny that you're extremely easy to fuck with, which again is making it a lot more likely that something similar will happen in the future. This might not be directly from Michael Kovac, but he did retweet it. It's kind of fucking dumb to disable replies on all of your tweets, yet retweet your detractors' greatest hits. Alright, Michael, so if you're willing to apologize for something from 7 years ago and beyond, what if I pulled something up from over 10 years ago that's far worse than any of this? I'm not doing a hypothetical. I actually have something like that, and it's been sitting on my hard drive for the past decade or so. It's called Robotnik Claus. It was a yearly Christmas special created by the...
I think we'll leave this video here. I'm getting like a really strong feeling now that I've already seen this video on stream before. I might be wrong. I might be completely wrong, but for some reason I'm getting this really strong feeling. I don't know if this is like some fucked up Mandela effect that I'm going through. I have this really strong feeling now that I've seen this video on stream before. So I don't know. I don't want to, you know, like I don't want to accidentally like react to the same video twice, because then I'm just gonna look like a fucked up dementia patient. Like, oh fuck, like I guess we'll stop the video here. But yeah. But oh well. Co0lio, good video. Yeah, good video. He's got a good delivery. I tell you what, a good strength with this guy. He's got a really good delivery. And he's good at these type of commentary vids and whatnot, and I'll probably check out the rest of his catalog in my own spare time. That Game Overs video seems really interesting to me. I might check it out in my own spare time, but we'll leave it here. But for some reason, I'm basically getting raped by deja vu. For some reason, I swear to God, I've seen this video on stream before. Like I reacted to the whole thing or something like that. Like, because there's these little factoids that are coming up, and I'm like, yeah, I know that, and I've already know that. Like, I knew the tweet. I even know about this Robotnik Claus thing, and I think the reason why I know about this is because I learned it from this video, which is now signaling to me I must have seen it before. Yeah, I don't know. It's like, if I've seen it before, even if it wasn't on stream, I don't want to like watch a video that I've already watched on the stream, because I don't think that's any fun, right? I don't think it's any fun to pre-watch a video and then react to it on stream. I don't know, it's just something with me. But anyways, I still have this feeling that I've seen it on stream, so I will leave it here. But anyways, I will show off the channel one more time, just as a little something, you know. This is from Co0lio. Check out the rest of the catalog. I think he's got good delivery, got good videos and whatnot. And, you know, it's very, I guess you can call chuddy. Yeah, I would prefer Jemmy. Yes, chuddy is still kind of negative, but Jemmy, I would prefer Jemmy. But yeah, I will have to apologize to Spy. I'm not going to be able to get through all of the Recs, that he's recommended me. I will have to save him for another stream because this one's been going on for quite a while now, 2.5 hours. We're stretching it, stretching it. We're now getting closer to 3, and I haven't done a 3-hour stream in a long while, and I prefer to keep it that way for the time being. So yeah. But not a bad video, at all. Pretty good. A good delivery as always. His commentary is good. Save the Rex for next time, yeah. I'm sorry that it took me so long. I'm not as sharp. You can probably hear it as well. But I'm gonna cope and blame the illness. I have a rec for eventually or now. Oh, okay. I do apologize, but the rec, if you got a rec deer, we'll have to save it for later because I will have to disappear like now. Like now, the time, I'm trying to be a little bit more aware of the time, I'm trying, to be careful not to spill over into 3 or 4 hour streams because I've done that. And I always feel a little guilty when I do streams that are any longer than like 2 hours because it's kind of like, I kind of feel like it's like, you're like I'm asking too much, because it's like, it's quite a dedication to like sit down and watch something for any amount of time, let alone fucking 2 hours. So I feel like I'm asking a lot, and it's really greedy if I go to like 3 or 4 hours. So I'm gonna stop it here because I always feel a little bit guilty about that. And people got things to do, people got food to eat and stuff like that. We'll leave it there, and I'll get back to working on videos. I even showed off the thumbnail for that. I am going to make a video about that racism thing. It's really fucking outdated now, but I might as well fucking upload it because I've made a script for it and whatnot, and I think it's gonna be, if for anything else, it's because I think it's funny. So, but yeah, based as hell. The guy is literally talking about the tweet. Oh, he did. No, no, Spy. The thing is, I'm not as sharp. I'm not as sharp as I used to be like 1 or 2 weeks ago. Like I said, I'm just gonna blame the illness. I don't know, but I'm going to take the opportunity on top of my illness to be as goofy as I can be, I guess. Because before, I try to be like proper, and I'd be like, I react to video with all seriousness and all that. I think the best thing I can do is just to make jokes, I used to be, I try to be like, like very, very hyper analytical. I try to be, like clever with this sort of thing. Maybe I'll try to, actually be serious one of these days again. But I think the best thing to do is just to make jokes. Oh yeah, I'm delirious and retarded and fat, But I think the best thing to do when you watch any type of video is just to make jokes. Whether it's a gem video or coal or lignite or briquette, just try to make jokes. Just try to make jokes. Just have fun, Yeah, you can see like there's a huge tone difference where in previous streams and previous Reactio streams, especially if it was like I picked the video that I was dedicated to watching, I'd be like, I try to be really serious and I would try to like nitpick and be like, oh, this is what this guy's talking about, this is what this guy means. But then, haha, this is what I have got, and I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna say my things, and I'm gonna look, like a sentient human being who can think for a little bit. But I don't know. I gotta like I think it's better if I think I should indulge in both tones, but I think it's better just to, not take it too seriously and just make jokes. But yeah, I have a rec. Okay, yeah, save the recs for next time, and yeah, I have a little deliveries. It's still kind of hot, but we're letting up off the heat. I don't know what it's like for you guys in the Americas, but over here in this side of the pond, the heat's starting to let up, because it's not as sunny. Like, it's still sunny, but we're getting clouds now, so we're being spared from the 30-fucking-5 degree Celsius heat, which is nice. But yeah, now the only thing that's really warming up my room is my fucking computer. So, anyways. Well, yeah, no, Spy, feel free to, I appreciate, you got a lot of ideas for me, and you want to do a lot of things, and you're putting more effort into the streams than I am at a certain point. You got a lot of recs for me, and I appreciate the enthusiasm. I appreciate all of the time the chat boys are giving me and whatnot. The recs, if you want to make me like an AFK screen, or if you want to like throw in your own jokes in the script that I'm coming up with, literally just DM me. If you literally think of anything funny and you got like a joke that you're really, really happy with, literally just throw it to me in DMs and I'll be like, oh, that's good. Even if it's just one, I'll do that, and I'll put like a credit to you in the video. Because I'm not a greedy fat fuck. I'm not evil, I'll put a credit to you, and I will literally say, for that one joke, I will literally say, co-written, I guess it's, it's funny to put it that way, but I'll say it was co-written by Spy, because it's a contribution. It's a contribution. You can't ignore that. I would DM judge an AFK screen, but I would never make an X account. Exactly. See what I can come up with. Yeah. Essentially, like, it's gonna be like, I'll spoil it now because you guys are in the know. You guys are in the know. So I guess I'll show off the thumbnail. It's a really shit thumbnail, but it's a thumbnail that I made for the video talking about the digital circus racism thing. Well, it's not a digital circus. I don't know why I say it like that, but it's just about Michael Co0lio, right? The guy who was in a potty cringe. I know he's fat. But anyways, I got the thumbnail for it. This is what it looks like. Oh, well, you can't see it really well. But that's what it looks like. It's just racism, I guess. But I'm still going to go full bore with the video. And then I have what is essentially like a joke, The Amazing Digital Circus review. It's not really going to be a review. It's just going to be like a it's going to be basically like a joke compilation. But I am going to put like proper effort into it and script it and whatnot. And, it's going to be like a half review, but mostly just jokes. But yeah, I got to make proper videos because Boofy did like kind of call me out, and he said like, oh, you're uploading, but you're basically becoming your own clips channel. And I said, oh, fuck, he got me there. So I'll stop being lazy, I'll stop being lazy and I'll get out to uploading things because I'm in a really nice spot where I got like a lot of good ideas, and I just got to like make them. I got to make them. Hey, that'd be a good place to fucking start. I just got to make What the fuck is the point of the ideas? Oh yeah, I got them all in my head. I'm not gonna show it to any of you. But Smiley, yeah. But I'll try to be more sharper with my Reactio streams, I'll try to be a little bit more sharper like I used to be before, I feel like I'm kind of taking the piss, like pausing a lot and talking a lot, I do it for the sake of jokes and comedy, but they don't always land, and I need to recognize that. So I'll try to revert back to how I was a little while ago, I'm going to try and get over this sickness. I'm going to walk it off. Hopefully my voice is not wrecked tomorrow. I can kind of feel it, but, I'll try to, see how it goes. Tomorrow's going to be a chill gaming stream anyway with the cat lady, so try not to wreck myself. And then the next Reactios, I'll try to be more on top of things. I'll try to be a little bit sharper, and then we'll see how it goes. But yeah, Robert, never make an X account. You do that, you will have sold your soul and your dignity to the devil. See what you come up with, Judge Classy? More like Grug Classy. Because he's like an idiot caveman. I don't know. Like the Karoots or something like that. But anyways, I won't waste any more of you guys' time. We're going up to 15 minutes to 3 hour streams. So this is one of the bulkier ones. Tomorrow I'm going to try to make it short. Chill stream with the cat lady. We'll see where that story takes us, So I imagine it's going to be a little bit more chill because, my gaming streams are, mostly more chill. More people like the Co0lio and the Co0lio Reactio, so... Because it's like a chocolate, it's like the sweet tooth type thing, But we'll leave it there. So tomorrow will be the cat lady, which means it'll be Tuesday, and then Wednesday will be a Co0lio stream. I'll get something ready for that. I'll try to make a compilation. I'll try to plan that out properly. We'll see what we can find. But yeah, no, thank you for the stream, and thank you for being very patient with me, even though I've come across as really retarded the past few days. I'm going to get back to work on videos and whatnot, and I promise I'll get them out faster and not just clips and whatnot, things I've said before. But anyways, it is time for the obligatory outro. Thank you so much to everyone for watching, whether it's for a show or a long while. Doesn't really matter too much to me, since I'm just here for fun. And it's all appreciated the same anyways. Take care. Good luck with all of your endeavors, no matter what they may be. And don't forget to have fun, everyone. Don't forget to have fun, everyone. Don't forget to have fun. Good night, Spy. Good night, Steam. And don't forget to have fun. I will grant you all your crabs of farewells and adieus, and I'll see you tomorrow night. La Salle de Bain. Save my rec for later. I'll put it up on another tab. I'll copy and paste that right now, and I'll keep it for another tab for another stream. I might even watch that before I start gaming, tomorrow. We always do our rounds and whatnot. But anyways, have a bye-bye, crab. Bye-bye. Farewell. Adieu. Bye. Hopefully you enjoyed this stream. Bye-bye. Thank you for spending your time with me. I'll be live tomorrow night. Bye bye. Goodbye.